end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, more, he right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, oh my God, crusty, ashy. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm gonna come over to nobody's nothing and tell them nothing about what the hell it is that they doing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it alone and I ain't going back. If you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, if you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see on Kendra Damn G, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you see over on Ashley's show, go the fuck on. Why is it that y'all think that you can control shit? Get your own YouTube channel, start it the fuck up, and do whatever the hell it is that you want. But I promise you, I'm not gonna come over to nobody's nothing and tell them nothing about what the hell it is that they're doing. You go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. If you don't like, go the fuck on. If you don't like what you hear here, go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. Go the fuck on.
So you all got it on y'all breasts, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook.
Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs.
Spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving us, 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 on giving us. Hey, hey, hey. Spiders, makeup, weave. Weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that...
Of course, it's always the black women with weaves who want to hate on my beautiful, free-form, curly dreadlocks. It's like, no. Bye, Shaquandra.
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
Couple up all soon, we gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that backstreet fun. Yeah. You got a couple of kids, you don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about that little girl, that's my job. Yeah. Come and buy your Texas. I'm pants, what the wood, what the money reside, what the money reside, what the money reside, what the money reside. And that's on who? Man-headed little lamb. Okay.
I'm gonna let you know right now. Your mama's a hoe. It doesn't matter that that's your mama and what your certain feelings about her. Your mama is a hoe. She's a hoe.
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I beg your pardon?
I'm selling coats. I'm selling coats.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Bitch.
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And I'm standing on it.
just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
My man. See my man.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. Eating the cat, eating the cat.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Simple. You know that I'm not, but I never meant to do that way, but you never think of my feelings and you don't know. You do know that I love you, but at the same time you dislike me. What good thing are you? At the same time I get angry and multiple and you don't care. Well, but I do forgive you, but at the same time you don't. Okay, baby, I'm sorry. You gotta think of my feelings, but yeah, I'm sorry. Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
We're done.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy birthday, official birthday. Happy Wednesday. Happy White People Wednesday. Hey there, besties. Earl, everything here is supposed to be funny, okay? We be learning, but it be funny, okay? So don't do it. That slave song, is it false? Is it false? Shout out to the slaves. The ancestors. They can bring up the ancestors whenever they feel like it. Why can't we? I'm waiting for someone to be offended. This ain't the place for you if you offended easily. I'm just saying. Shout out to y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I appreciate you on a hump day Wednesday. Shout out to y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So I got a whole show planned, right? And then I start looking at the internet as always, child. Lord, 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 help your people. America is ghetto, okay? So I gotta rearrange some ish. And if I don't get, everything's like not in the right place or something. Don't get done with it. I'll do another show tonight. Of course you're offended, Death Note. Of course you're offended. All the shit that you send, that you say, and you're offended, child, please. So I'll probably do another show again tonight at 6 p.m. I have to get out of the house today. And this is like one of the last morning shows for Wednesday for sure, because I got to go back to work. So that means there's no more morning shows and only in the evening. So I got to get my mind right. Anyway, so tonight, probably regular time, 6:05. Okay. And then we'll cover everything else up because there's some other things that have come in that we got to talk about. Since we're here this morning, we got to go ahead and get into it. Anyway, even though it's White People Wednesday, it's not always going to be enough stuff for the white people. So I think we need to rename it to Wilding Out Wednesday. I think we need to change it to Wilding Out Wednesday. And let me go ahead and show you why. Let me first shout out our girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Almond Eyes for the first super chat. Hey, y'all. Happy they getting... Oh, Lord, girl. Not happy they getting snatched up Wednesday, Almond Eyes. Come on, child. Woo, Lord, Lord, Lord. Help Almond Eyes. Please help Almond Eyes. However, this story is crazy, okay? I've seen a couple people talk about it. We're going to go to this girl's Instagram and see what happened. And hopefully Kofa comes through because I know he being Cartegena, I think that's how you say it. And a couple other passport bros that I'm sure are up in here. And maybe you heard about it and maybe you haven't. Good morning to JP. He said, damn, I was just getting used to trolling you in the AM. I know, right? Maybe I can just all of a sudden hit it rich and then I don't have to go back. But y'all, I need health insurance, so I still got to go back. Anyway, forget what I was saying. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. All right. Anyway, so let me go ahead and show y'all while people is wilding and America is ghetto. Take a look at the Tesla stock. We looked at it yesterday. I apologize, not remember who said that it was at 400 and some odd at one point. Now it's down to 200 and some odd. Y'all can just, not y'all. They can just sit up here and just be like, yeah, that's right. Do it. And then cut their asses off to jail. We don't want to hear it. Because I don't care how you feel about Elon and Donald Trump, because y'all already know everything is Donald Trump's fault, no matter what it is, child.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
You can just fall into this shit, and you can just listen to Rolly Rowe and Clown L and Ben Crump and all the rest of them and Jamal Bryant and sell your stock and sit here and say and not take advantage of fucking lower stocks that are gonna go back up, and then you can have some generational wealth or child something so that you don't have to be putting up GoFundMe's all the fucking time. Keep on listening to them, child. Tesla's down to $200 and some odd dollars when it was up to almost 500. Okay, child, don't listen to us. NBC News says Tesla vehicles set on fire in an apparent act of protest. So this is how we protest? So this is how we protest? Okay.
Tonight, authorities investigating what they're calling a targeted attack on a Tesla repair center in Las Vegas. This dramatic video showing multiple cars in flames. According to authorities, the suspected arson occurred early this morning. When police arrived, they found 5 vehicles set on fire or damaged, and the word resist spray painted on the front of the business.
We believe the suspect approached the business wearing all black clothing, and he used what appeared to be Molotov cocktails and a firearm to conduct his attack.
Just hours before in Kansas.
Y'all look at that. Hold on.
We believe the suspect approached the business wearing all black clothing, and he used what appeared to be Molotov cocktails.
Look at this. I feel like when I was a child, because I used to be scared when I was a child, because you would watch the news and then they would show you what was happening, and all that ever comes to my mind is like Beirut, right? When I was a kid, right? And it will always be shit looking like this, like everything was getting exploded and buildings was coming down, and then it was looking like dust, dirt, like ashes, everything was gray. Here we are in America today with someone going and throwing Molotov cocktails, however you say it. And then you got I don't know if you can see the mouse. Then you got a car that looks like this. And then you got a car that looks like this. And the dude that was doing it in the one video I saw, he looked like, I don't know if Death the Reaper is here. He looked like the Grim Damn Reaper. And this is how we problem solve and resolve here in the United States these days. This is what we do. We just go blow shit up. We start fires. We cause catastrophes. What? 225.76 down from $400+. And this is what people want to do. And then they'll be putting out that post like I told you about before where billionaires made so much money. Well, why don't you go make some fucking money? Why? Because this will go back up. This will go back up. This is just for right now. Child, people still gonna buy these damn cars. I would never. That truck is ugly. Somebody in the neighborhood got that shit. Every time I go by, I'm just like, why? I feel like it's an eyesore to the whole damn neighborhood. Child, why you buy that ugly ass truck? It ain't my business, child. Do what you want, but it's so ugly. Magnum is up in here. Should I call you Magnum? Shout out to Magnum Opus. I appreciate you. He said, bring the pink cat back. What pink cat? What you talking about? Anyway, shout out to you. I appreciate you.
And a firearm to conduct his attack.
Just hours before in Kansas City, 2 Tesla Cybertrucks set ablaze at a dealership there. Tonight, the FBI stepping in to help local police investigate both incidents.
Of course the FBI is going to come in there, child. The damn man is working directly for the president. His company is under attack. The damn freaking stock is falling. You think he's just going to be sitting there saying, oh, that's okay. You don't know. And when they go to jail and then they start saying, you don't know, it's not fair. I'm going to just sit here and say, you jackasses. Y'all so stupid with a capital ST.
To those who might think that something like this is justifiable or potentially even admirable, we want to let you know it's a federal crime. We will come after you.
While authorities say the identities of the...
Look at that. I mean, them trucks are ugly, but look at this shit. Where are we living right now, y'all? Look at this shit. Woo, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Suspects and the motivation behind the attacks are still unknown. It comes amid at least 16 reports of vandalism to Tesla vehicles and dealerships across the country as people nationwide protest Tesla CEO Elon Musk and his prominent role in the Trump administration.
We're out here because we're defending democracy.
President Trump sending a warning to those who vandalize Tesla property.
You do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
Tesla stock seeing a sharp drop, down more than 40% this year. Tonight, Musk
down 44%. What? I love that color red though. I would never own a red car, but that color red is hot.
Tesla stock seeing a sharp drop, down more than 40% this year.
They're looking at this saying, yay, keep it going. Yay, let's go, keep it going. Us on the outside looking in should be saying, yeah, child, let me get some money so I can buy some stock. Woo, love that red.
Here, tonight, Musk reposting the video from Las Vegas, calling the incident terrorism.
It is.
And Lester, here in Vegas, authorities have blocked off the street as they continue the investigation. They're working to figure out who owns these vehicles.
Who's in Vegas? Anybody in Vegas, Bueller? Who can go down there and give us on the spot looks at shit? Anybody? Bueller?
Vehicles, because it is a repair shop, it is likely that many are owned by people, individuals, and not the company. Lester.
Thanks for watching.
These dummies ain't even get that part right. Anyway. All right, so that's what's going on down there in Vegas. But I do have a white person that we need to talk about, child. Because white people be white peopling. And it's Jersey. Child, it figures. It's Jersey. New Jersey mayor arrested and charged with DUI. This biatch, Gina LaPlaca. Who in Jersey? F Jersey, okay?
The mayor of a Burlington County township is facing charges after police say she was driving under the influence with her 2-year-old in the car. Police say she was driving erratically, and an open container of alcohol, they say, was in the vehicle. Tonight, her family is asking for grace, saying...
Her family asking for what? I'm sorry, what?
They say was in the vehicle. Tonight, her family is asking for grace.
No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Shout out to Earl. And it ain't black people setting Tesla on fire. Child, finally. Woo! Yo. I did mean to mention that. So shout out to Earl. And I'm telling you, child, this ain't no colored activity. Shout out to the colors. Finally, for staying out of something that's half damn crazy. All right. Rest assured. It ain't the colors. Did y'all see that Saturday Night Live episode where the commentators of the news broadcasters were doing that? That was so funny. All right, focus. No, ma'am, you're not going to be the damn mayor, and everybody's supposed to say, give her grace. No, bitch shouldn't have been driving drunk. Should have called a fucking Uber. And she had the kid in the car. She a good mama. Now we want some grace. Nah, child, she should have thought about that as the mayor before she did that shit.
Saying she needs help.
Allegedly.
Help. Tuesday night, Rick is on. Family is asking for grace, saying she needs help.
She definitely needs some help. We agree. But no empathy, no sympathy. And child, do we need to add grace now? No grace. Praise the Lord. Only when we eat. No grace.
Tuesday night, Rick is off. Gray Hall is joining us. The big
story on where are you, boo?
The arrest of Lumberton's mayor.
Oh, girl, that dress, that outfit, she better go. You look good too, nice and tight. Come on, y'all. Come on, ABC Philly.
Investigators say she was driving impaired yesterday, and police were made aware of this incident because of a witness recording video showing the mayor driving in a way that was dangerous to other people up there on the road.
New Jersey correspondent Trish Hartman is live for us in Lumberton. And Trish, you had a chance to speak with the mayor's husband today.
What you got?
did, and he tells me that she is now entering treatment after this. Court records say Mayor Gina LaPlaca picked up her toddler from daycare, and the child was allegedly in the car as she drove while under the influence.
So in other words, she was already drunk, went and picked up the kid, and now y'all talking about she wants some grace? Or are you saying she picked up the kid, then she went to the bar and got drunk, and then was driving with the kid drunk? She didn't give no fucks. Why didn't she call her husband? Child.
Lumberton's mayor, Gina LaPlaca, has been charged with driving under the influence and endangering a child in the car with her.
Gina is someone who has struggled and is now getting that help that she needs. I asked that.
Oh, so you knew. Oh, so you knew. Mr. LaPlaca, his name is Jason Cardi. Jason, you can go on too. That was your kid in the car, allegedly. We're going to assume. That was your kid in the car, 2 years old. And the odds are she was already drinking and still said, let me go get this kid. And here you are. Child, white people, child. Oh, white people. Y'all crazy too.
Everyone keep her in their thoughts as she moves forward on her road to recovery.
According to court documents, a witness took video yesterday of a driver unable to stay in their lane and nearly hitting a utility pole. Police located that vehicle at the home of Gina LaPlaca, where she allegedly admitted to officers that she had been drinking and had recently picked up her 2-year-old from daycare. Court documents also say an open container of alcohol was found in the car. LaPlaca's husband told Action News she's now seeking treatment for addiction.
Gina's a loving and caring mother.
The evidence says differently.
And stepmother.
Stepmother. Okay, so then the 2-year-old probably is their kid, and then he has older kids. Child, the older kid's mama is about to lay him the F out. You ever had my kid in the car with her? Who do you think you are?
Our oldest is a teenager, can see all the unkind things online.
Gina should have thought about that, sir. This is life. Sorry for your luck. Welcome to 2025.
And I just simply ask that you respect our privacy.
LaPlaca.
Respect her. She is the fucking mayor. What is wrong with these people? She is the fucking mayor. What are you talking about?
Was elected to township committee in 2020 and reelected in 2023. She recently left her position as business administrator for Neptune Township, her husband said, for political reasons. We spoke with folks about the allegations.
Yeah, she probably was caught drinking then, allegedly.
Against her.
I mean, you don't really know what someone is going like through behind closed doors. Anybody else, they probably like be in jail maybe or something like that. So I feel like that should be the consequence.
LaPlaca is due to appear in court on April 28th. Township officials and the police department both referred us to the township solicitor. We did reach out. So far, we haven't heard back.
Child, they ain't gonna say nothing. Child, I ain't got no empathy for Gina. I don't know about y'all. I ain't got no empathy for Gina. But here's yet another mayor who happens to be, what? A female. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not another female mayor who acting half damn crazy. What is going on?
Down.
She about to come out here and apologize when she comes out of rehab.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Simple.
You know that I was gonna not, but I never meant to do that way, but you never think of my feelings and you don't know. You don't know that I love you, but at the same time you dislike me, what good thing is you? At the same time I get angry and multiple and you don't care, well, but I do forgive you, but at the same time you don't okay, baby, I'm sorry, you gotta think of my feelings, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Her husband is supporting that anyway. Basically, the husband is saying the same thing on what we just saw right there. Moving on, child, moving on. So we got an update on the pastor's death. Remember the pastor down in Memphis, if I'm not mistaken. And then the lady, they was in the bar, Lucille's, if I'm not mistaken. And he slammed down the phone. He went outside. She came up behind him or with him and pulled out a weapon. And now he's deceased, okay? So now the woman charged in the pastor's death makes bond. DA's office recuses. I don't know what that means.
Breaking now on the news at 6, the woman accused in the Breaking now on the news at 6, the woman accused in the deadly shooting of Pastor Ricky Floyd is out of jail. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. It's been nearly a week since Memphis police say Samantha Marion killed the pastor outside of a South Memphis bar and restaurant. WREG's Raven Copeland joins us live from the Shelby County East Women's Jail Facility in Raven. Tell us what happened out there.
Good evening, Greg and Stephanie. Samantha Marion was released from jail a little after 5 o'clock today. She was wearing a blue shirt and jeans. A man was also walking with her to the truck. Now, Samantha Marion's release is happening almost a week after the fatal shooting of Pastor Ricky Floyd outside of Mama's Bar and Kitchen in South Memphis. Now, she's accused of pulling the trigger after Memphis police say she and Pastor Floyd got into a heated argument. Marion is charged with voluntary manslaughter. Today, she was released from jail after posting a $100,000 bond. When she appeared in court on Thursday, she told the court she was not sure if she or her family could pay that amount. Take a listen to what she had to say to WREG when she walked out of jail today. Miss Marion, do you have any comment?
Can you tell us what happened?
No comment.
Child, y'all talking about she made a comment like she's... Now I'm mad at this station talking about she made a comment. No comment. Okay, I guess technically she made a comment. Child.
Now, Samantha Marion has been released on bond, but this court case is only just beginning. Reporting live from the Shelby County Jail East Women's Facility.
All right, I forget her name. Get them teeth fixed, child, because other than that, good job. Yeah, that is clickbait. Exactly, CIP. Shout out to Chaotic Romello up in here. I appreciate you. He said, let's not forget about Ms. Lightfoot. Shout out to Lori. All of these women mayors doing the damn thing, child. So we gotta change over into this. There's an issue of brewing with Jess Hilarious and the Breakfast Club. If y'all didn't know, if y'all didn't hear. I can't tell if she's fired or not. It sounds like she fired or she quit, and this is crazy. So, of course, Corey was talking about a lot last night. I got to go back over his show last night. Because, you know, him and Jess Hilarious, he calls her less hilarious, go back and forth all the daggone time, right? So... Shout out to Derwin. Just not hilarious though. Exactly. She's still like seemingly in the same place that she has been as far as I'm concerned. And this damn thing with the Breakfast Club is supposed to be, I guess, her big step up. You know what I'm saying? Like to move from, she used to be on Instagram all the time. She's from Baltimore. So she's supposed to be moving on and being this great comedian. She may have been on one TV show, which was canceled. Like, I don't think she's funny. Her Just with the Mess stuff was funny, but then it's like she stopped it. And I don't listen to the Breakfast Club, so I don't know. Child. Oh no, you're absolutely right, Tyrone. And he said, but it's Women's Month. And she effing it up for the women. So I'm gonna play a little bit of what Corey talked about last night. Then I'm gonna go ahead and play her rant. Because we all know that the best way to resolve your issues, everyone, is to bring it to the internet, okay?
I got to speak on it because it's all over the motherfucking internet.
That might sound
good because I didn't hear about it. You said you didn't either, huh?
No, motherfuckers sending me shit all day long and shit.
You were just
I'm like,
advice, child.
Listen, everything that's being said is what I said years and years ago. I just hope that Charlamagne and them don't get accused of something. Because you remember when Angela Yee left, she said she was being harassed up there and shit like that. She didn't leave. You know, when I'm gonna keep it real. When these women be leaving, they leave with a fury.
Of course they do.
The court hustle.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I hope them brothers ain't got no drama like that coming their way. If they get rid of her, they might still keep her if she
has a contract.
But the way she talking now,
yeah, but
they can.
She talking greasy now.
I talk to Envy.
Everyone, let me just tell you. First of all, Jim Berg, you're late. Okay, everybody throw tomatoes at Jim. because we already covered the Tesla story, and we've already decided that Wednesdays are going to be Wildin' Out Wednesdays because I don't have all this stuff all the time for the white people. And we did just cover a white person late. Are you sure you're not colored? Because you was lately, all right? I did an intro for at least 20 minutes today. Here you come, talking about Tesla. Anyway, so now that we're throwing tomatoes at Jim, when you have a problem with anything, y'all, okay? If you have a problem with work, you got a problem with your man or your woman or anything that, you know, typically in the olden days in the 90s, you used to keep to yourself or you worked it out privately. What I need y'all to do is make sure you bring it to the internet so that everyone can know about it, especially us, so that we can talk about it and make fun of you and tell you how half damn crazy you are, all right? Especially if it's your job, because the best way to get your job back or to keep your job is to get on the internet and talk disparagingly about said job or sue your job, win, and then say you want to go back to that job. That's the best way to keep your job and keep your income. All right. Just to let you know, because y'all, if y'all want to, not y'all, but if y'all want to listen to Kendra G, then please listen to me. The best way to keep your job is to get on the internet and talk disparagingly about your job. All right. Go ahead, Corey.
Did you?
Yeah.
Man, what's up with this light skin shit?
Yeah, man. So the Envy, so they let her go because of the dress code. She kept showing up to work without her edges. They're like, man, where the fuck is your edges, bitch? How the fuck?
Bitch, you pregnant with no edges?
God, your acting is on point.
You can't come to work looking like you look.
You came here edgeless, bitch. That's against protocol.
I just can't believe that she would talk about a young boy's hair when her hair is like that without the wig.
Okay, what happened? I'm sorry.
There was a young man. He's a cancer survivor. He's the young man that the president made an honorary police officer.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
or honorary FBI or something like that. Yeah, this was a couple of weeks ago. And you know what I'm saying? They was riding the little boy. But this is the thing, in my opinion.
Oh, is it karma maybe? Because y'all remember he's talking about little DJ Daniel, whatever his name is, that was at the president's child with a joint address to something or other. And then he made him an honorary CIA or Secret Service member. And all the colors was upset, saying that he was a token. They shouldn't have done it. And it looks like the Breakfast Club talked about it, specifically her. And what they're saying is that for those of us that know that Jess Hilarious got caught without her hair on or something like that, looking like, child, I don't even know, have the nerve and the audacity to talk about that little boy's hair. But his hair is the way that it is because he has had brain cancer. So obviously, if you're operating on the brain, you're going to have to remove the hair, right? But he wants to, or she talked about him, and then they're saying, you got the nerve and the audacity given what you look like. And there's pictures all over the internet about it.
Yeah. Les does that shit with malice. Like, it's just my opinion. She does it with malice because she is talking about somebody's hair when anybody who knows about hair and Les knows that she the last person to be talking about somebody's hair. The little boy got an excuse. He been battling surgeries.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Chemicals. You've been battling the fight.
Yeah. So Les, what you been battling? You've been battling missing hair. And you sitting up here joking on somebody who ain't even had a chance to live his life, goddammit. Shit, I bet if he get to live his life long enough to have a child, he ain't gonna take a picture with his child naked on the internet.
Men can't do that.
Lord, he bringing it all up. So they go back and forth. And one of y'all just said, I think it was Nicole, that Corey and Jess worked on Wildin' Out together, and I guess that's how they know each other, and it's been back and forth since. And oh, look at Darlene. Ain't no let-ups, but Corey keeps winning these going back and forth as far as I'm concerned. He's very good at what he does. There's some comedians that ain't funny, and then there's some that are very funny. I mean, maybe not Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, but he's pretty funny, right? I would never go see him because I don't know. But what he's saying about her, so when she was making, this is what I'm taking from it, when she was talking about Daniel, DJ, let me call him DJ, and you talking about a kid, given what you look like and what, you know, happened with you, maybe this is now what's going on, which I'm about to play, is your karma, because you know people love to talk about karma, right?
I took a naked picture with my son and put it on the internet, nigga. I would be blackballed.
For sure.
Very true, brother.
Yeah,
in some country.
If you didn't see it, she took this picture photo shoot with her son naked. She's naked, he's naked. But you already know women get a pass for stuff like this, right?
You can't do that. Some girl did that in another country. They put her in jail.
I mean, I think it's the pose too, Craig, because I've seen guys and women do the thing where it's like, okay, maybe he has sweats or underwear on, but he's got like the baby where they're bonding, like skin to skin, where he's just got no shirt on. I've seen that a gazillion times. That's
They
like
said Les got edge cancer.
oh my God, stop. Oh my Lord. Who said that?
All I'm saying is this. I would be less than the man I am if I really rubbed it in. But I remember one time when her and mild ass Donnell Rawlins was talking shit about me, and she said, "What he got? All he got is that 5150 show. That's all he got." Yeah. But what you got now? I'm my own boss. I live my life according to Corey, and I'm actually happy with it. There's things out here that I wish I was doing, but I'm not walking around talking about, man, I missed out on so much. Homie, I'm right there in the mix. It be mainly bitches talking about what Corey ain't got.
Yep. Shout out to Kendra. I know y'all mentioned her a little bit ago. Mimi, enjoy the day. Thank you for stopping by. Everyone, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So, Kendra try and come for Corey, Jess be coming for Corey, and yeah, I don't know who Donnell Rollins is. Y'all tell me who that is. So you want to come for him, and what he's saying right now is that he still got his whatever 5150, whatever else it is besides what's on here, and then this comedy show that he's got going on right now. I don't know what the hell else he got going on, but if he comes out here and says whatever he says, like on this show, because that's why I say your discretion is advised, he don't have nobody that's going to come knocking on his door saying, yeah, no, we about to fire you, right? That's basically what he's saying. However, that's not what's going on with Jess, and that's not what goes on with a lot of these other biatches. You come out here, you start talking about your employer, how unfair they are. A friend of mine sent me an article about these people who are out here on the internet talking about they don't want to go back to work 5 days a week into the office. And it's like, okay, well then get a new job. What do you want? You out here complaining ain't gonna do nothing but bring attention to yourself. And then as soon as, God forbid, somebody fires your ass, you're gonna say that it's discrimination or something like that. Donnell Rollins was a crackhead on, oh Lord. No, goodbye. So it's not a real the person I guess that was playing. Oh, Donnell Rollins plays a crackhead on the Dave Chappelle show, is what you're saying. Okay. Oh, Jay Grace says he played Ashy Larry. Gotcha. All right. I'd never watched that show, but all right, y'all. Thank you for the information. One more minute, and then we're going to move over to this Jess Hilarious crash out, basically.
And we respect hustle. You know what I'm saying? In my piss money. You get what I'm saying?
Straight up, yeah.
But a bitch would be like, he got a Ford Fusion. You get what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, you know, I'm my own man and I feel good. Ain't no motherfucker about to show up at the 5150 show in my seat and I don't know what's going on. And Darlene then be like, oh, he a producer.
So does he own this thing? Do y'all know? Like, does anybody know? Can you tell me what 5150 stands for? If it stands for anything, right? What it means? But what it sounds like is this is his own shit. Basically, and then Jess Hilarious been on Instagram before I even came to YouTube, because I did used to watch her because the shit was funny, right? The Jess with the mess part was funny. That part was funny. I've never seen anything other than that was funny from her. 5150 is a brand. 5150 is police code for crazy. Oh, well, that makes sense. I like that. Shout out to Code. All right. Cool. All right. Thank y'all. So then So he's basically saying that when you own your own shit, you ain't got to worry about nobody taking it away from you, because if you F it up, you F it up for yourself, and then you can't blame nobody but yourself, right? Okay, shout out to y'all for letting me know, and shout out to him for having his own shit, because that's basically what he's saying. Now you out here crashing out, looking like a fool, about to lose everything. So when you end up back in Baltimore, who you gonna blame? Corey?
This is my world. Learn how to get in your world. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to get all that money. I bet you didn't buy nothing to help your hair grow. You bought a lot of stuff to hide your hair.
Damn.
He was opening for me. Them OGs be opening for me now.
Yeah, that sounds.
I ain't never seen a show where you wasn't the first comic. I ain't never.
Look at Darlene. That's why I'm looking like Darlene. Woo! Keep messing with these comedians, child. Keep messing with these comedians.
Seen a show where you wasn't the first. When there's a whole bunch of comics on the show, you always first. And the reason you first, they try to get the bullshit out the way. Even though you world renowned, right? You went up Shaq house telling all his business.
Oh my God, that's right. I was going to talk.
Am I right though?
Oh my God, that was horrible. I was going to talk about that last
Shaq business.
She was up Shaq house and talking about what the fuck Shaq got going on in his house.
What? Oh my God. So she got to get, were they messing around with Shaq, messing around with Jess Hilarious? I missed that.
And even the guys, Charlamagne, are like, wait a second now. She goes, I might get in trouble for this, and I was like, oh my God, who does that? Like told his business out of nowhere, just to say, look.
What's Shaq doing, making free
You,
calls?
Kendra G, and the doctor need to get together and have a shit on Corey show.
Who's the doctor?
Will y'all tell the truth? I mean, the lies, it's like, I'll be like, man, why y'all be lying? Tell the truth about Corey. Say something. It's stuff out here that'll hurt my feelings. Ain't much, but you can find it if you really dig. But y'all, instead of digging for dirt on me, see, now that's one thing about Monkey K. That bitch really try to dig up dirt on people. The monkey who done had DCF come get her kids and all that shit, and people still hold the hoe up. But I'm saying, that bitch try to dig, but she lied too. I'm like, why y'all, look, man, give me credit. I'm really a fly-ass nigga. Ooh. Just go say it. You don't like me though. If y'all was fly, I'll give you credit. We could talk about all four of these hoes. Kendra G wear wigs and lie. Ooh. Tasha K a monkey. So I never was cool with a monkey before in my life. I ain't never really been around a monkey.
They're cute, Corey.
They are cute?
They're super cute.
Well, Tasha a ugly monkey. Fuck, she a gorilla. Ain't no cute gorilla. I ain't never seen a cute gorilla.
Shit.
Y'all seen a cute gorilla? I ain't never seen a cute gorilla. So fuck it, it's Gorilla K now from now on. Then we got the doctor bitch.
She decent looking.
She decent looking, goddammit, but the bitch is a lying, dumb motherfucker. You be lying, bitch. You ain't even relevant no more. People got tired of talking about you. Now you faded off, bitch. My best friend Shaquille O'Neal said this.
Oh, that's Shaq's best friend?
What? According to a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
A bitch might come tell you, me and Corey, we kicking it strong. If you believe that shit, Craig, I'll never speak to you again.
I mean, I don't know Shaq. I know he's a decent individual. I can't imagine him being no sucker like that, though.
Yeah.
No, that's what she said.
Oh,
she said, me and Shaq, my best friend, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, I'm good friends with Shaq. I was just at his house.
You like that,
They
bitch.
said he had a bunch of white girls cleaning and cooking and all that stuff.
That's what Les did.
And then even talked about how they looked. Like, oh, there was like a couple of decent ones.
Look at Darlene getting in talking about everything though.
What?
What are you talking about? You know, this Shaq looked out for my cousin back in the day. So anytime I defend Shaq.
I know about Shaq looking out for a lot of people.
Yeah.
He has a reputation of helping people. I remember when the center, once this guy, he played center. He was a white boy. I think his last name was Macon.
Okay. Mike, okay, George Mikan.
When he died, Shaq was doing some broadcast. He was like, I'm trying to get in touch with the Mikan family. I heard y'all having little financial problems right now.
Yeah.
I want to help with the services or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is Shaq helping people, but then Les Hilarious go to his house and talk about the shit in his house.
Yeah, I ain't got shit to do.
Because allegedly, I would say she must not know nothing about having ish. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, and she's been doing this for a while now. So Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, is that the lady that the dude with the football player dude? Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. I don't know these sports people. Is that the doctor that was talking to the dude that's got the other comedian pregnant? Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know who these people are. Was she on reality TV? Is that Jamal Bryant's ex-wife? Yes, Cam Newton. Is that the one that Cam Newton was talking about? And or is that Jamal Bryant's ex-wife? Oh, okay. I never did that one. Wow. Sheesh. So she got called out for whatever it is that she was saying with Cam at that time. So everybody just out here just wilding. Oh, they got something in common. What do they have in common? Child, I'm not gonna say it. Because you just blackmail identified. You blackmail identified.
Do what you bitch. Eat the food and chill out.
Eat the food, fucking leave. That's what you there for. If you don't know, Shaq a nice guy. Shaq probably be like, hey, you want to watch TV? Fuck that shit, bitch. Now Shaq ain't got to say nothing. If you go to Shaq house now, if the Breakfast Club over for you, you got to fuck.
She thought Shaq was gonna try to fuck. He brought her over for the gardener. Said, "Fuck my gardener."
Oh my! No, but
Juan's been good to me, man.
He did respond. He said, "What did he say?" He said, "Damn, geez, Jess," or something like that. Like, "Damn, Jess."
You know what Shaq did for my cousin, bro?
What?
So the Lakers.
No, don't know. But I have just, obviously I'm not in any of these circles, but Shaquille O'Neal is a pretty generous, nice guy from what I've heard over the years. I used to watch that show at night with him and Charles and Ernie and Charles the Black guy. I can't think of his name right now. And watch that show when I watch sports. But I think Shaq is more funny than, honestly, Jess Hilarious. Woo! Shaquille O'Neal, who is not a comedian, is more funny than Jess Hilarious. But anyway, and Shaq got money for days, forever and ever. Remember when we did the generational wealth timeline yesterday, and he's on there. I'm pretty sure that Magic Johnson would be on there because all those dudes back in the day, even though they made nowhere near as much as basketball players do today, they all doing just fine for the most part. And then you got these people of today that get whatever happens to them, and then they end up not having as much as these other people. But they also invested. I remember when Magic Johnson first started doing the movie theater things. That was a big deal back in the day. And I think people like followed his path. So shout out to the old heads as far as basketball is concerned. And shout out to Shaq for having Shaq's Chicken on the damn boat. Shout out to Magnum. Thank you, hon. He said the baby's name is Grace. Appreciate you, boo. Shout out to Frederick Howard. Thank you for the super sticker. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Chaotic Romello. Thank you so much. He said, let's not forget about Miss Lightfoot. Thank you, hon. And shout out to Michael Love. I appreciate you. He said 5150, great show every Tuesday around 8-ish. 8-ish p.m. 12 to 10,000 people. Check it out, Messy. No, I do watch it. I just don't necessarily watch it on Tuesday nights. It was on last night and I was listening to it initially, but I'm gonna fall asleep. And then I gotta start going back to work. So I definitely can't stay up all night. Plus they be talking about sometimes stuff I don't give a damn about. So it's better to just do the replay. So anyway, and it usually, last night it started at 11:30 EST. So it usually starts pretty late as well. Anyway, so here is somebody named, excuse me, Venatainment News. So she has the information here, and I'm going to speed it up. Jess Hilarious. Yes, I told Lauren to shut up and puts the Breakfast Club on blast. Chats poor treatment. So Jess got this job at the Breakfast Club to be the new Angela Yee. And then she all of a sudden was pregnant. A 2-time baby mom. Never been married. And then went out on maternity leave, and the girl who replaced her is allegedly, seemingly, taking her place and pushing her out. And now she's feeling some kind of way. So when this happens, see, I've only gotten bits and pieces, so I'm about to listen to y'all the whole thing from beginning to end. But it seems like, okay, that she brought the girl in, a younger girl, if I'm not mistaken, and then thought that I guess she had it in the bag. And then it looks like she didn't have it in the bag. And now maybe the young girl is going to take her place. Allegedly.
What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from D90 News. Yes, I'll be back with all of the Real Housewives of Atlanta and everything else that's going on. So let's talk about this hot topic real quick. If you're aware that when Angela Yee left the Breakfast Club to start her own show, Jess Hilarious replaced her and basically, joined the show. But then Jess had to, go on maternity leave. She got pregnant, all of that, and Lauren came in and was covering for her. But
so this is the little girl. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. I don't even watch this damn show. If you put up Jess Hilarious against this cute little girl, who the hell you think they Child, she look younger than my youngest child. I don't listen to this shit, so if y'all listen to it, y'all let us know how it's going over there between the two. What do you think between the two? Meaning between Lauren and Jess. When you listen, because you can't see, it's the radio. I see this now because of this picture that this lady put in here. But if you listen to them both, who are you interested in listening to? If you listen to the Breakfast Club. And Marcel, I agree. I stopped listening to it so long ago because they sound crazy. Plus, I don't listen to the radio. Actually, it's probably because I don't listen to the radio, because I listen to satellite. Excuse me. No commercials. I'm so lazy. I hate commercials.
then she never left, after Jess came back. Well, Jess hopped on Instagram Live to talk about all of the rumors and different things going on, even putting the co-host and just certain people on blast and all of that. She also addressed comedian Corey Holcomb's recent comments calling her less hilarious and how she's not talented and Lauren is more talented and all of that. So let's get into it.
Child, is this the name of the broadcast? Bitch, please. Woo! Lord. So that's how we starting this off? She's going to sit up here and start talking about her employer, and then she's going to title it Bitch, Please?
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. BICTH. And I'm standing on it. I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
I heard you bitches was looking for me.
Hey, yo, hey. Hey, yo, hey. Thank you, girls. Look, somebody said, I know you about to start. Oh, you already know what's up with me. Y'all already know what's going on with me. If you know, you know. Y'all already know what's up with me. So, here's the crazy thing, right? I'm not about to dress nobody who has no career anymore. Like, I did that. Yo, still mad about, 7 years ago, I roasted this nigga. And he ain't done shit since. Like, he ain't done shit since he got fired from Wild 'N Out. Like that.
She talking about Corey. Oh, child. You know all this. He probably, I didn't even look at the number last night, but after that dumb shit that Kendra G tried to pull, that chat easily has about 10,000 people in it. Here she come. Her thing here. Okay, she got 5,000 on her impromptu thing right here. Child. You talking about, oh my goodness.
I wish I would. I wish I had fun. I have more fun going back and forth with academics than going back and forth with yo. Like, what? What are we talking about? You was on my phone trying to apologize to me about what you said about my son years ago. And you got mad because I didn't accept that weak ass apology. And so now you still find each and every opportunity to talk about me. But this is where we're going with this, right? So I haven't really spoken about Breakfast Club. I have not. Because I am still there. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know what? But I am very, very sick of the narrative in which people are trying to.
I thought she just said, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm still there.
Officiate for me. Like, nah, that is not the official narrative of it, right? So look, this what the fuck went down. I chose Lauren LaRosa to fill.
Okay, so keep talking about your job. When you just said you weren't going to talk about your job, child, y'all make sure you keep doing this. Keep doing this. Keep putting your jobs on blast, child. Keep putting your jobs on blast.
For me, for maternity leave. They didn't know what the fuck they were going to do up there. They didn't know who they were going to. They said, you know what, we're going to rotate co-hosts like we did before you actually got the third seat. That's what they said. I said, no, I want somebody who know what they're doing. I've always from jump gave Lauren LaRosa her fucking flowers, and will always, because what does she do? She does this shit, okay? She shows up. She has a background in journalism. I don't, but that's not why I was hired. I was hired to do Just with the Mess.
So Lauren has a background in journalism, and you allegedly brought her in here. So you was telling your employer what you wanted to have done. Now, what in the entire hell does that sound like? I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Hello, we just never learn. Let me rephrase. Some people just never learn.
I was hired to carry that third seat, and I was doing that just great. But then I got pregnant by my fiance. Yeah, I did. Wouldn't regret it. Never would.
Why did she throw that in there? Did she get married? Bueller? Anybody? I got pregnant by my fiance. Girl, shut the hell up. Did she get married yet, y'all? Bueller, you hear the baby in the background. Girl, take care of that baby.
I fuck around and have another one. Stop playing with me, okay? So I picked her. All right, cool. It's proof of that too. When I got back, she never left. I constantly was asking about, and when I say I called Charlemagne, I called our program director, I called the boss, I'm asking, all right, what's going on? Why is she not leaving? What's up? Why is she still on air?
Why she not leaving? Why she still on here? Little haterism right there. Why she still here? Why she not leaving? And you the one that brought her in? Oh, so you're trying to show to me right now that the sisterhood doesn't really exist when it's something that you want or it affects you. So then the sister has to go. Shout out to me. Shout out to me, right? Yet again.
I was told that she was going to be the producer. She was going to be hired as a producer. Okay. Producers aren't on air though. So what's going on? Because we have a lot of producers up there already. They're not on air. What's going on? I've called and I've asked many times. That's what I got told. She's a producer. Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't asked no more. She's only on my segment. So I'm like, all right. I'm putting shit together because that's what I do. I put shit together.
Oh, do you?
All right, here we go. So Shorty must about to be on the show. That's exactly what I put in my fucking head before anybody decided to come and tell me again. So I did another round of asking, all right, what are we doing? All right, well, we've always, this is the boss. We've always considered having a fourth seat. But when the fuck was y'all gonna tell me that? When was y'all, and this is months after I came back. This was like 2 months after I came back from maternity leave. We've always, ever since Angela Yee left, we said that we would consider having 4 seats. So why?
When were y'all gonna tell me? Does she own anything around here? When was y'all gonna tell me? Was she even on this show for a whole 365 working that someone should come and check with her? The arrogance, the I'ma tell you-ish of it all. The ego right now. Who in the entire fuck do you think you are? You own nothing. Child, Earl says she owns a baby. Is that real or was it Memorex though? Shout out to Frederick Howard in the building. Thank you so much, honey. He said, Anthony Mackie raising his sons to be men. Bonquishas, how can you hate that? Cancel yourself. Because Jess Hilarious knows everything because she's a black woman and you can't tell her. You heard? So that's what's going on right now. She telling Charlemagne, that's been doing it forever, Envy, who's been doing it forever, or the iHeartRadio, who's in charge of all of it. You didn't check with me. 365 days ain't working. A straight 365 days. Ain't nobody come tell me. Woo, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Why? When me and Claudia Jordan did the guest co-hosting, or me and Kendra G did the guest co-hosting, did everybody say, oh, it ain't gonna work with 4 people? Why, right? Why was that ever even said? Why wasn't that something that was presented at the jump, like from jump, at the top of the shit? That's what I want to know, right? But I'm still playing. I'm still here. Mind you, I'm not playing the game. I'm just still here with it because I'm in this. Like, this is a fucking contract. This ain't no part-time little shit that I got. I got a contract that I negotiated and I got it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on air. She overtalks. She's overtalking me. Lauren knows she does this shit. Whatever. I've told her about this shit many times. She overtalks me. I'm like, yo, shut up. All right, or hush, be quiet. Yeah, that clip that y'all saw. Yes, shut up, be quiet.
That is not very sisterhoodish. That is not very sisterhoodish to tell your sister to shut up, shut up. Let me see if I can find that clip though. Why are you telling your sister that you brought in here and you as the elder, because bitch, that's what you are compared to her. Why don't you take her aside and be like, child, this is how this works. But then again, she's the journalism major and you are not. So she probably would have said, girl, why don't you go take a class or two and then get back with me? I mean, you know, sometimes younger people do know some things, all right? You can't just dismiss anything and everything that they say just because of their age. Sometimes they do know some stuff. That's not me being like critical like that. I'm just saying, like, you can't just be like, you don't know shit just because you're, you know, that girl look like she's 23. You don't know nothing. I would be like, child, I don't know shit about journalism. Tell me, boo, because maybe I need to know so I can go work over there at MSNBC and help them out. Child, MSNBC, you still need people. I do it. I do it. I do it. You know what I'm saying? So Jess Hilarious is not someone that would look at it from that perspective. All she's thinking about selfishly is herself. Child. But remember, she wasn't going to talk about this. Keep talking, boo.
Yeah, I've said that. And I've meant that.
Girl,
you know what I mean?
Taking my shit.
That's the only way to get it a hush. So I'm like, all right, cool. One day, I told her, I mean, because I went in the comments, I'm like, all right, people don't like that. All right, whatever. You know, I'm not her mother. She's another grown woman. I have to respect this lady. But she's not going to keep talking over me, y'all. I'm already confused on why the fuck she's still here. You know what I mean? Like on air, not in the building, on air, right? So I'm like, all right. I told her, be quiet the next day. Charlamagne texts me and he says, yo, don't tell her be quiet. You tell her shut up. Play into that narrative of y'all beefing. Y'all not liking each other. Why the fuck would we do that? But I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. She cool with it. I'm cool with it because I'm not a be quiet type of bitch anyway. I am a shut up type of bitch. Ask my kids, right? Even the 7-month-old, ask her. So then I asked again. I'm like, all right, so she's going to be the fourth host. That's what it is. Whenever we do find that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of beating around the bush, y'all. So look, she started doing the news. I'm like, all right, look, that's her segment. Take me off that shit. Y'all give her that shit. Take me off that shit. She did. This is her segment now. This is no longer just with the mess. You know, got dark facts as a mother. Okay. So I said, take me off that shit. This is not, it's no longer my segment. I said it. I said it. Take me off of that. Give it to her. Give it to Charlamagne. Said, no, I don't want it to be her segment. It damn near sure is already. Like it's her segment. She's reading it and she's doing it to the best of her ability. Shorty is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave.
So you picked someone that was great in order to take your place while you was on maternity leave. Oh, women, I tell you. So you picked someone that was great while you were on maternity leave. Why did you even have to do anything? Let them take care of that shit. Because, child, when I'm on leave, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Child, pay me right. And this is the date I'll be back. That's it. That's all. So you had to, I'm going to tell you it up, put your replacement in. So you picked this young lady, journalism major, cutie patootie, probably can do it better because she is a journalism major, right? So you basically, like somebody just said, common sense, you picked your own replacement. Then you're going to turn around. Hold on. That's a face chop. You went ahead and picked your daggone replacement. Then when you get back and it's not going the way that you want it to go, you think that it makes sense to tell your senior, I don't know if they're her bosses or not, meaning Envy and Charlamagne, but lest we not act like Envy and Charlamagne don't have more pull than Jess Hilarious does, right? So you're going to go tell them what they're going to do and what you want, what you think. That's what I'm going to do. She thinks her value is more than what it is. She thinks her value is more than what it is. Same old crap, different biatch, right? And now you learning the hard way that at the end of the day, you need to learn how to shut the fuck up.
That's why I picked her. I need to understand something. I'm never hating on Shorty. I already told her. I tell her every day. I tell her she's pretty every day. I tell her every day. I big up this woman every day. Every day. I don't have no reason to fucking hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on?
Wait, how you didn't like her when you came back? That's rude. How come you didn't like her when you came back?
She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these niggas is doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay, got it. Now, it's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds and shit. I went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not?
So you're going to go probably to a producer to say what it is that you want them to do. And they say, hold on. Sorry, y'all. So you're going to go and tell the producers what they need to do. They're going to be like, well, no, we can't do it. Why not? Why not? Do what I say. I said I want it done and you should do it.
Y'all changing everything else. And I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every.
The writing was on the wall. Maybe you, instead of doing this, you should have been shopping yourself out to another radio station if this is where you was going to go with it.
Every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name off that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Lauren LaRosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people and the Breakfast Club people and the people in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Y'all crazy. One thing I ain't never try to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me, man. What? You try coming back to work.
You're sounding bothered, ma'am.
You try to come back to work, and the motherfucker is right there at your desk, and ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like I'm the villain because I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of that. I'm sick of the shit. It's weird. It's weird. I don't fuck with it. Just be quiet up there. I'm not fighting over no mic space. I'm not fighting over no mic. That's why I went from shut up and hush to not saying nothing. No. I'm not gonna compete. Well, I already won this competition. I didn't know it was supposed to be for.
I'm not gonna compete. I done already won this competition. I ain't gonna compete. I done already won this competition. Child, it don't look like you winning. Maybe it's just me. Y'all let me know. Is she winning? Child, is Jess Hilarious winning? Maybe, I don't know. But I know I be knowing.
If this was presented to me, prior to hire, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So what we bringing in the fourth person? Shit, that's what's up. Cool. It's only time for that segment. You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting today to restructure the show and shit like that. Fuck out of here.
Ooh.
Fuck out of here.
Ooh.
That went crazy too. Listen. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of things that I deal with. I ain't expecting not one motherfucker to feel sorry for me because that's not what I'm looking for. I don't care. And I haven't said a motherfucking thing at all. At all. I haven't said anything. This is the crazy thing, yo. I'm gonna let y'all know this. The craziest shit is, right? I wanted Breakfast Club so bad. I wanted it. I grew up on the show. The fuck? Like, what? Hall of Fame show? What are we talking about? Syndicated? This ain't my first time doing radio, but I'm just saying, like, this is the biggest fucking show culturally. You know what I'm saying? I was eating that shit up the whole year I co-hosted, eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't remember.
Oh, Corey is right. Ain't no right in this industry. Ain't no right time to have a baby. So now is probably allegedly white supremacy, discrimination, racism, Donald Trump, Jermaine. What's the sixth one? I forget. Now is probably because I was on maternity leave and that's discrimination against women. And now they doing this, that. To me.
When I got pregnant, I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? I'm gonna.
You wanted the baby more. You got your baby. There you go.
To say this, I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth.
No woman.
I give a crown to that girl.
Give a crown.
If you listen to the show, you know.
Oh.
Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck make me?
Because she's 23. This woman gotta be pushing 40. Of course that's what she's gonna concentrate on. The fucking comments. Oh my God. Girl.
He wanna talk about the fucking comments first. I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn.
You're the one that picked her to be here. Why wouldn't you like her when she came back? Child, these people. Low man wins is right. Unprofessional, which we already knew.
That Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like I'm like, I don't like the way you're moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it, right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, it's the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm
Oh no. Oh no. Crusty, dusty, rusty, musty, ashy ass bumps. It's your turn. Nobody came to defend me. Well, who the hell could she be talking about besides Envy and Charlemagne and behind the scenes people that we don't know? You didn't come to my rescue. You didn't come to help me. You didn't say anything. You are what? I thought you was a grown ass woman. You ain't intimidated and you ain't scared of nobody. And it's your segment. And you did this. And you want this. So you can be all this until it's time to say, but nobody helped me. I ain't intimidated by nobody. I don't care about nobody. We ain't friends. We wasn't friends. Oh my God. The contradictions here. The contradictions here. Yo, this woman is crazy. This woman is crazy, allegedly, right? She don't even realize you did this shit all to your damn self. Shut the fuck up. I guess she's doing this because she want to make sure there ain't no racism, white supremacy, discrimination, or racism that messes with her. Child.
Like, not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy.
Oh, back to the sisterhood. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out, girl. You my sis. Hey, sis. Go, sis. Yes, sis. Make sure Angela Yee ain't crazy. Angela Yee ain't crazy. What she got to do with this? Nah, nothing. What does Angela Yee say? Keep my name out your effing mouth. Been there, done that, wrote the book, moved on for years now. Here she come. And no Angela Yee. Girl. Desperate.
These niggas try to make out to be, nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did.
These ninjas. Uh-oh. Corey may have been right. Corey may have been right. He said, watch out, Envy and Charlemagne. Ooh, this gonna get good, Sha.
Did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'm gonna play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot.
Ooh.
If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's
Pause. I always got my MF mouth open. Put it on the cup.
Something y'all want to hear or something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing.
Who?
And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Lauren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long it's gonna take for a motherfucker to confirm that. But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit 6 a.m. or whatever. Yeah, I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her, man. That girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great at the Breakfast Club. I also, Ben said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay.
Is she the co-signer of what people, whether they're good or not? So Danny, she's talking about Corey. Where was he retired from what? Because he left Wild and Out, I guess is what she's saying. Child, what is going on? Now I feel like she's just talking in circles. Just saying shit. Just out here talking.
Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the
You doing that on your own.
Fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman. Ever. No. Now listen.
Girl, you right here hating on that young girl. What? Girl, come on now. Come on now.
Listen. I may not say everything that y'all, I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. I offend others here and there, Okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on. Yeah, I'm not. And Lauren DeRosa got it going on. She did. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess
let's follow it up. Like, I would never hate on her. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me offline. Woo! Lord, help your people. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me offline. Bitch, if she thanked you, what difference does it make whether it happens offline after it was Isn't it more important that it happens online where the whole world can see it? Because basically that's what you want the whole world to know. That you want us to think that that girl kisses your ass. I promise you that girl ain't thinking one bit about you, and she home somewhere smiling ear to ear saying, I'm about to get me a job. I'm about to get me a job. And I'm going to make 6 fucking figures. And then I'm going to parlay that into something else because I got more sense than to come out here and talk foolish like this. She like, that old lady going down. Now, Jess wouldn't want to hear that. And I'm not saying she an old lady, but compared to that little girl, come on now. Come on now. Jesse Hilarious. JH. Girl. You should know better than this. You too old for this. You are too old for this.
Shit a little different, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team,
niggas,
how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate?
Oh, now you need help? From ninjas? Oh, no. Oh, no. Why don't you help your teammate out? Why don't you help your teammate out? Now we teammates. I thought you had it all yourself. You had it all going on. You do it all for yourself. Woo! Ain't this interesting? Keep talking, boo. Keep talking. Come on, child. Let me back it on up. Go on, girl. Go on.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, shit a little different, online. Mm-hmm. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team,
niggas,
how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate?
Clear it up.
That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school.
Ooh.
It is. Fair Eastside High.
Ooh.
Fair Eastside High. Before Mr. Clark, though.
Ooh.
Like when he first got there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. Hell no.
Also, you started doing no call, no shows and not showing up to work? Fair East Side, however that song go. So now you stop showing up to work. You online disparaging work. You online disparaging Lauren while saying that you big up Lauren. You online disparaging your co-worker, Charlamagne and Envy. The epitome of everything. The epitome of everything that I ever say. I'm telling you. They don't give a fuck about no sisterhood when it comes to something that they fucking want. Tear the whole bitch down. Burn it all down to the ground like a fucking Tesla right now.
I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy? Ooh. Any chance I can get to be on Zoom, I'm gonna do that.
Quit.
Fuck. No, especially not, man. Look, check this out.
Oh, do she be on Zoom when she's doing the show? Is that what she means? So she said anytime that I can be on Zoom. So that makes sense, y'all, right? Child, look, they got openings. I'll go work there. I'll take the train. Do they got openings up there, child? I don't need to be on there. Just let me assist Lauren. Let me assist Lauren because she going places, child, and she needs a real person, adult that's going to really have her best interest at heart instead of being fucking jealous of the younger woman that she brought in with the journalism major.
Check this out. I wanted Breakfast Club. I did. I wanted it.
We know.
I wanted it.
You auditioned. We know.
I don't fucking need to be there.
Oh,
I wanted to be there.
Quit.
You get what I'm saying?
Quit.
I get it. Quit. Some people angry. You feel me? I'm mad every fucking day how I'm being handled. You know what I mean?
What kind of way is that to live?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Shit ain't right.
No, it's not.
My platform is big enough. My platform is big enough for niggas to hear me. So if you didn't hear me before, in meetings and shit, and phone calls and text messages and all this little shaky, sneaky shit niggas got going on, man, you hear me now. You get what I'm saying? It is like you hear me now. You hear me now. It is what it is. And the reason, look, and the nigga Corey, that nigga ain't saying nothing that ain't nobody else saying. It's just that he don't like me. He already don't like me. So it's like, all right, he gonna pack it on. Y'all, them niggas let her have a failed day with Jess, because I done had a failed day with his ass. Trust and believe that nigga still hurt. Still hurt that I wouldn't accept his apology. Still hurt. That's on him. Still hurt. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's all right. He'll be all right.
So I guess you're back to talking to Corey. Anybody think Corey is hurt about Jess Hilarious? Anyone think that Corey Holcomb sits at home? Oh my God, Jess Hilarious will not accept my apology. Like, it's not even like they had some sort of relationship or anything. They just work together. Oh my God, I'm so upset that Jess Hilarious won't accept my apology. I could be wrong.
You know what I mean? But I don't care. Y'all gonna hear me. I don't do that. The problem is communication. Yeah. It been that. You rich Jess, who cares? Nigga, I care. I still care. Because it's still about policy and protocol and it's principles to this shit. Nigga, like, nah. This shit that Corey said it's been said. It's been being said. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, nah. I'm not doing that shit. So, like, I'm not gonna be quiet and shit. No, I'll be at work tomorrow. And if a bitch badge don't work, sayonara. The fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. It's like, I don't know. Like, oh my God, I just really don't know how Angela Yee did that shit. I don't know, but that lady is not crazy. That lady is not crazy. I don't know everything she went through. No, I don't. But look. This just a little taste. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what her little 13 years was like. What her big 13 years was like. You know, my little year and a few months, man. Whew. Shit. And this happened. This happened because I put somebody and I gave somebody an opportunity. Are we dead ass right now? Like, shit ran like a high school, my nigga. Yeah, but that's it.
That's enough.
I love y'all. Thank you very much. Make y'all this live.
Girl. Right, Lauren. She says she is mad every day. Mad every day, girl. Woo! Shout out to Aminai. She said, y'all kill me being victims after you get what you want and mess it up. So, big boy, if you was listening, how did it go? Because I'm not listening to it. But anyway, child, this is anyway. I said what I had to say about her. She looking crazy. She crashing out, and then acting like it's somebody else's fault. Crust Dustin Musk is supposed to come and help her and save her. She brought her own replacement in. She taking accountability for not a damn thing. Talking about her employer online, disparaging them. Then you're saying that she went to work this morning. She ain't gonna be on there for much longer. Of course, she's gonna say that she's the one that quit, even though at this point it doesn't even matter. You disparage the company. It probably is against the policy too to come out here and do all this. I gotta see the clip of the on-air exchange. You know what? I brought it up. I think I found it. Actually, hold on. Thank you for mentioning that. I think this is it. It says Jess Hilarious shuts Lauren LaRosa. Oh, that's her name? Okay, down and tells her to shut up. Is Jess being replaced? This is a month ago.
Jess Hilarious tells Lauren LaRosa to shut the hell up.
No, listen, hush. This is not a Jess. No, Lauren. No. Just listen. Just please hush. I already made the audio yesterday. Hold up. Be quiet.
Hold up. Be quiet.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club, man, it's heating up as it appears like the two ladies' presence on the show is clashing. They're saying we shouldn't pit women against each other, but what do you do when there's only but so much finite resources and ability to talk on a radio show? For those of you that don't know, Jess Hilarious's time on the Breakfast Club is getting more and more odd. She took a break due to her pregnancy, and now that she's back, she's missed several shows. Her segment, Jess with the Mess, is now called Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa, which gives you a snapshot of how weird things are getting. Everybody knows that Lauren LaRosa was one of the best candidates for the spot of Angela Yee, and she was pretty clear that she wanted the spot.
Baby, that third seat was open. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna keep shooting my shot. You never know what'll happen.
Well, after Jess Hilarious went on break, Lauren did a great job filling in. And most of the fans of the Breakfast Club, if you look at the comments, were saying that, hey, she does a far better job than Jess Hilarious. Now, I know what you're going to say.
Oh, Jess was looking at them comments. I don't care what nobody says. Excuse me. She was looking at those comments.
YouTube comments are always trying to hate, but it doesn't seem like the commenters are the only one thinking that. It seems like the people at iHeart feel the same way, because when Jess Hilarious returned, Lauren LaRosa stood on as a co-host.
Thank you for allowing me to sit in that seat for some time, and I am so excited to work with you.
I appreciate you.
So now you have a crazy situation where Jess Hilarious is working with what was supposed to be her temporary replacement. And I do want to look at the comments that I mentioned earlier just to give you a snapshot of how much people don't want Jess Hilarious. Like, there was a comment in my video where somebody was making the point that, Danny, just because you don't like Jess Hilarious doesn't mean that's public opinion. Well, there was 4 comments right on that person's head top saying, nah, it's public opinion. If that's not public opinion, feel free to let me know in the comments. Then there was another commenter who said, Jess probably liked the idea of the Breakfast Club, but the reality is far different. I understand she's sick, but overall, it doesn't seem like she's feeling all that comes with it. And I think this back and forth with Lauren LaRosa, her telling her to shut up, it's interesting. It's bad. This is bad, y'all. I know for a fact, I mean, I don't have evidence to support this, I'm being honest, but people don't like to share the spotlight, especially with
women don't like to share the spotlight. Women working together. Women seeing something that another woman has. This is not rocket science around here. This is just not rocket science. Big boy, what did she admit? She admitted to this morning. What did she admit this morning? I'm sure it'll come out later, but come on with the exclusive chat.
The person that was supposed to be a temporary replacement. It makes Jess lose her value in radio. You don't think she reads those comments where people are saying she can't read?
They do.
Now, I'm not saying she can't read. I just think, hey, man, I'll be having a tough time reading sometimes. A lot of great broadcasters like Jay Leno couldn't read. And maybe Jess Hilarious wants to be done with the show, but she doesn't want to exit the show in a way that makes her lose her value.
Child, you didn't have any value. Big Boy said that she was reading the audience comments. We knew. I already knew. I don't know what anybody. First of all, she a woman. And second of all, if she in the midst of drama and everything, she started out online, she'd definitely be reading the comments. Definitely. She didn't stop that. That's why now the thing is that I do a lot of reading of the comments, because it's like that's where you're gonna find out the real any daggone way. And she know it too. She saw it. Now she's gonna crash out. Like she got some sort of leverage around here. Child, if she makes it through 2025, that would be a miracle. I don't think she will.
And then
let me be clear, makes it still working on The Breakfast Club. Ooh, Lord.
Looks like with every passing day, that is the sad reality. And one of the points I want to drive home in this video that I want to make everybody clear is that the public opinion is being reflected in the broadcast. It's not that it's just a bunch of fans acting up in the comments. There is somebody at iHeart saying, we need Lauren LaRosa there. She cannot leave the show. Matter of fact, Jess Hilarious, you're going to be doing your segment with Lauren. Charlemagne, Envy, they don't control this. And I haven't really heard any comments about how they feel with Lauren on the show and Jess on the show at the same time.
Because they know how to stay out of bullshit. Allegedly.
Be interesting if someone asked them, but I don't think.
Because it ain't their problem either. She talking about it'd be nice if your co-host, girl, you grown. You just said you was grown. You ain't need nobody. Gone.
When Jess on the show at the same time. Would be interesting if someone asked them, but I don't think they want to go there. So only time will tell, but I'm curious to see if Jess Hilarious is on the show at the end of 2025.
Come on, reading my mind. Come on, reading my mind. I don't even know who this dude is. Shout out to The Stop. Whoever the hell that is, which is where I got this from.
But let me know what you think in the.
Woo! Shout out to this station here, child. All right, y'all. Let me get into this. I survived a kidnapping attempt in Cartegena, Colombia. All right, so this little girl here. And her friends, I guess, were celebrating her birthday because, you know, that's what they do. And allegedly almost got kidnapped down in Cartegena. So y'all know, I've never been there. So for those that know, y'all let me know your thoughts on this because I can't give you a clue about it. But the interesting part about it is that it's always like, I'm looking at this girl's Instagram. This girl, 23 years old. And out here going to, you know, gotta go all over the world. I'm just trying to be like, well, how in the hell do these people afford to do this shit, right? All right, whatever. And I'm just watching and I'm looking, and she got a kid. I just don't understand how they do it. But, you know, that's not just me. Go ahead and do your thing. Shout out to I Dodged the Trap. He said they end up blaming us and make up somehow. This is, of course, it's your fault. Come on now. Somehow, some way, this is definitely going to be your fault. Derwin said they don't want you to stop partying in Colombia. All right. I agree with Lauren. Women need to be careful traveling to other countries. I absolutely. Trey said by way of a PPP loan. That is true. That is true. Lauren, I absolutely agree with you about women need to be careful traveling to other countries. So as a person that goes to other countries, that's why going on the ship is so much easier. Everything is ship sanctioned for the most part, and everything should be all good in the hood. But, you know, what the hell do I know? Let's hear what this child got to say. There's 5 parts, y'all. There's 5 parts. Woo, Lord.
Now in my bed, it's so surreal to me. You know why? Because
why?
I survived a kidnap attempt with my friends in Cartegena, Colombia. Excuse my lashes, y'all. I keep crying. Like, this is something that is so traumatizing to me. And I just decided to share my story because I know so many people who travel and you never would think that it would be you. This is going to be a simplified version. I already told the full story on my Instagram, but I just wanted to share it on TikTok as well. So this should just be a shorter version. So me and my friends met up with a mutual friend that just so happened to be in Colombia. We decided to do a party bus tour. Once the party bus was over, they did leave with their private driver because they had a meal to go eat with their private chef. And we were just like, okay, well, we're going to go grab some food because The food at our resort was nasty, so we ended up going to Casa Palenque. Now, this is not like a random area. Tourists go here all the time. When I tell y'all, it's kind of like, I want to say like a Bourbon Street. I don't know if y'all ever been to New Orleans, but it's basically like a strip. Like, it's a lot of people out there that's been there. It's like, it was a public place. So we ate. I had me a little hookah. My phone did get stolen, so I'm going to include as much pictures as I can, but I really don't have anything to show y'all. So once it was time to go, there's taxis like all over the place, like, you know, to take you home. If you go to Cartegena, Colombia, do not trust the yellow taxis whatsoever. The first taxi
Who's taking advice from this girl to travel to Colombia? I promise you, if/when I go to Cartegena, Colombia, I will not be taking advice from this girl that's saying that she almost got kidnapped. Woo! Lord help your people. So I actually have a friend who has an Airbnb in Colombia. And of course, well, not of course, but if I did want to go there, I would be going there and staying there. But this just is not a place, because I just feel like, from what I've seen, only from what I've seen on YouTube, is that like men go here, right? So have at it, child. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm looking for the beach, the sun, the water, you know what I mean? Like, and food. That place don't look like anything that I want to do. But if I would go, that's where I would go. And that's, you know, I would go and I would stay there. But I would go and let him tell me where and what to do, because he's experienced there. So that's going direct. That's going directly there, not off of a boat, right? That's a completely different scenario if you go directly to some place and then you got to figure out how everything works out and stuff like that, right? So I just wouldn't do that for that place anyway. For Aruba, for Curacao, yeah, I would do it. But a place like that, Mexico, not that I ever need to go to Mexico again. But these people just go ahead and go. Do you think they look at stuff beforehand, what the laws are, how you can get out of trouble if you should get in trouble, what the hell it is that you need in order to get out and get in the country? You know what I mean? Places to go in advance. She already said that they found somebody. Well, I guess they did go with someone, and then they told them, you know, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get on a party bus. Oh, Lord have mercy. Derwin the Destroyer. All right, cool. That's good. It's just not something where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go to Colombia. Maybe soon. We'll see. I'm good. Just put me on a boat. That's just my thing, you know? But go on, girl. 23 too. 23 as well, I should say. Bunch of 23-year-olds. You think I'll be listening to my kids and they like 20, 20, oh shit, how old are they? 31 and 27, I believe. Think I'm listening to them for shit? I'm not. I don't care. Shout out to Your Excellence, sir. Appreciate you, honey. Said, when hookah is life, you start sounding like these young ladies. Shout out to hookah. I've had it once or twice in life. Get you high. Gets me high, but I need no hookah. Child, I need to be aware of myself. I need to be safe, you know? Anyway, come on, child.
We went to was trying to charge us $50, and we was like, no, we don't want the $50. After that, we went with the second taxi, and it's crazy because he charged us $50 too. But we was just like, at that point, it was like, okay, honestly, if we keep trying, they're all gonna charge us $50. We just wanted to get home. Our Airbnb, our hotel was about 30 minutes from where we were at in the city. So we was just like, okay, forget it. We're gonna go ahead and take it. So we told him where we were going, and he said, okay. He never put in his GPS. We just took that as this is his city. I know my way around my city without a GPS, so that's why we didn't think anything of it. Come back for part 2. The fact that I'm laying right here, right now in my bed.
All right, so this is the start of the kidnapping because he didn't put his he didn't put the address into the whatever. Hold on, let me hear this last part.
The first taxi we went to was trying to charge us $50, and we was like, no, we don't want the $50. After that, we went with the second taxi, and it's crazy because he charged us $50 too. But we was just like, at that point, it was like, okay, honestly, if we keep trying, they're all gonna charge us $50. We just wanted to get home. Our Airbnb, our hotel was about 30 minutes from where we were at in the city. So we was just like, okay, forget it. We're gonna go ahead and take it. So we told him where we were going, and he said, okay. He never put in his GPS. We just took that as this is his city. I know my way around my city without a GPS, so that's why we didn't think anything of it. Come back for part. Okay, here's part 2 on surviving my kidnapped attempt in Cartegena, Colombia. So people told us that the Ubers was illegal. That is the only reason we were taking taxi. How we knew that Ubers weren't illegal, we would not have.
Ubers are illegal in Colombia. Ubers are illegal? Okay. I'll let y'all let me know if that's true or not. Ubers are illegal.
Took a taxi. We just thought that it made sense to take, what was legal. We weren't trying to get in trouble in a foreign country. So I'm not going to go into deep details as far as the red flags. I'm just going to give y'all all the red flags that we seen, which led up to the event. And then I'm going to tell y'all the event. First red flag, he did not use the GPS. We assumed that he knew where he was going because this was his city. We told him where we needed to go, but we did put in our GPS the hotel resort so that we could track it. We did that anytime we got in a car with anybody because that, I don't know, that's just how I am. Even if I take an Uber back home here where I'm from. Number 2, he kept looking back at me. My friend sat in the passenger side. I sat behind her and my other friend sat in the seat behind him. He kept looking back the whole ride. I didn't know. I'm not going to lie. Colombians, they were flirtatious, very flirtatious. So I didn't know what he was on, but I didn't say anything to him. He did not talk the entire time. Let's start there. He didn't say a word. He kept taking wrong turns. My friend had to tell him, like, hey, no, you're supposed to keep straight because he kept trying to take a left. Oh, no, make a right. Like, our time went up from 23 minutes. We were 23 minutes away from our hotel. It went up to like 25. And then it started going down from there. My friend who was in the front seat, of course, she could see more what's going on in the front. She said that when he was supposed to make a U-turn, which you would have to be in the left-hand lane, he tried to get in the right, and she told him, like, hey, no, you need to get in the left lane. Another thing, anytime you go to foreign countries, when you're in a car with them, they drive hella fast. Like, they have bad road rage. This man was driving slow. It took like a 23-minute ride. It took us about 35 minutes to get there. So now to the attempt. We literally were 5 minutes away from our hotel, y'all. This man drove us 30 minutes. We were 5 minutes away from our hotel. Out of nowhere. Mind y'all, this was a stick shift car. I did mention when we first got in the car, I was like, y'all, I wish I knew how to drive a stick shift. Not knowing that I would our hotel. I don't know.
I know how to drive a stick shift. Maybe y'all should invest into some things like that. But child, who here knows how to drive a stick shift? Probably people who are Generation X and above. Anybody after Generation X, do y'all know how to drive a stick shift? Do y'all know how to type QWERTY? If you know what QWERTY means, then then I know you really know how to type. Oh no! Shout out to Derwin. Okay, of course you do, Harmonize. I know. Learn how to drive a stick. They're irrelevant now. That clearly they're not irrelevant in Colombia. They need to start making cars again that do have stick shifts. These people would be lost, child. They would be lost. Anyway.
Where? Mind y'all, this was a stick shift car. He drive hella fast. Like, they have bad road rage. This man was driving slow. It took like a 23-minute ride. It took us about 35 minutes to get there. So now to the attempt. We literally were 5 minutes away from our hotel, y'all. This man drove us 30 minutes. We were 5 minutes away from our hotel. Out of nowhere. Mind y'all, this was a stick shift car. I did mention when we first got in the car, I was like, y'all, I wish I knew how to drive a stick shift. Not knowing that we would actually have to attempt to try to drive a stick shift. He changed the gear and immediately grabbed behind him, reached my phone and reached my friend's phone in a passenger seat. My other friend who was sitting behind him, she was sleeping. So I'm assuming that's why he didn't try to grab her phone as well. Regardless, he has 2 hands. So, even if he did try, it wouldn't have worked. Immediately after, instincts kicked in. I attacked him. She attacked him. Okay, here's part 2 on survival.
What is this, Wonder Woman? Immediately, I attacked him and he attacked her. Child, let me listen to this again. Trey wrote, thank you so much, honey. He said, my pop's friend met a woman online from there. And my pop's friend met a woman online from there and invited him to come there. He wanted my pops to go with him, but didn't. He ended up missing for months. They found his body parts scattered on the... Oh my God. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Rest in peace to your pop's friend. Wow. I can't. That's too much. Y'all, this is too much. That's just another reason why I don't need to go. I'm just saying, it's just another reason why I don't need to go, child. Dreg, I apologize. I think I missed this one. He said there's no excuse for her lashes. I agree. Did I miss this too? I dodged the trap. I apologize if I did. He said less hilarious is also less talented. Who knew? Uh-oh. Them is fighting words around there. Uh-oh. But yeah, that's sorry for your father's friend's loss. That sounds crazy. It's just all the more reason why. All right, I'm stay my ass on the ship. I'm just saying. Common Sense says South America is dangerous. Wow. All right, girl. Let me fast forward to when the alleged kidnapping started.
You know you need to get in the left lane. Another thing, anytime you go to foreign countries, when you're in the car with them, they drive hella fast. Like they have bad road rage. This man was driving slow. It took like a 23-minute ride. It took us about 35 minutes to get there. So now to the attempt. We literally were 5 minutes away from our hotel, y'all.
I just love how she said, now to the attempt. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
This man drove us 30 minutes. We were 5 minutes away from our hotel, out of nowhere. Mind y'all, this was a stick shift car. I did mention when we first got in the car, I was like, y'all, I wish I knew how to drive a stick shift. Not knowing that we would actually have to attempt to try to drive a stick shift. He changed the gear and immediately grabbed behind him, reached my phone and reached my friend's phone in a passenger seat. My other friend who was sitting behind him, she was sleeping. So I'm assuming that's why he didn't try to grab her phone as well. Regardless, he has 2 hands. So, even if he did try, it wouldn't have worked. Immediately after, instincts kicked in. I attacked him. She attacked him. Okay, here's part 2 on...
Shaw. I don't know. This is where the kidnapping attempt happens. He immediately tries to grab both of our phones. That's a kidnapping attempt. How are you gonna do that when he's driving? So we're gonna take you as close to your hotels. Is this sounding like Carly Russell? So we get 5 minutes away from where your hotel is, mind you. I'm assuming it must look familiar, right? They had it in one of the phones. And all of a sudden, 5 minutes away, he says, and tries to grab both of y'all's phones. Why wouldn't he just take you wherever the hell it is that he wanted to take you, first of all? Because you wouldn't have known. You don't know where you're going. Secondly, why wouldn't he just, if he's driving fast, just shake the car, you know what I mean? Like from side to side or something like that. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like when I used to drive a school bus, when the kids get on my nerves, I just slammed on the brakes, which was, I shouldn't have done that. But when they wasn't listening, I would slam on the brakes in a heartbeat. Oh, shut the fuck up, okay? So why wouldn't he do something like that? That hotel must got a lot of 5-star reviews. Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. Whatever. Come on, y'all.
Here's part 3, story time of me and my friends surviving a kidnap attempt in Cartegena, Colombia. So in the process of me attacking him, I'm screaming to my other friend. I'm like, wake up. He's trying to kidnap us. So she starts attacking him too. So it's 3 of us attacking him from different directions. I feel like he did not expect this to happen at all. Like he did not expect us to put up a fight like that, y'all. We were going in on him. So at this point, he's trapped in the corner, the driver's side of the car. So he jumps out the car. So at this point, since he can't have all 3 of us, he's at least trying to take one of us. So he comes to the...
What are you going to do with the other 2 then? Where's his help? Or he just decided on his way back to your hotel, he just, just decided he was going to do a kidnapping this day? Like, what? This one girl said here in this comment, Kelly G went to Colombia to get her teeth done. She was on live last night, but fell asleep. And people were saying they heard somebody trying to get in her room, and she didn't hear it because she was asleep. Child, this is all the reason why I don't need to go. All the reason why I don't need to go, child. Where is Kofa at? Because I feel like he goes here.
To the backside.
You men can have all that. I'll be on the boat. And if it starts to go to Colombia, I see y'all then. Okay, cruise sponsored trip. Nah, I'm good. If I'm not going with anyone, then I'm good. Child, this sounds crazy.
Of the car, he tries to drag my friend out the car. I told them, I said, y'all, we need to stay together. We're either all going to be in this car or we're all going to get out this car. So he keeps trying to drag her out the car. I'm pulling her back.
Wait. So she's having this conversation with them in the middle of kidnapping. We all got to stay together. If we don't go separate. Girl, what? Hold on.
Let's attack him from different.
Hold on. This sounds crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Shout out to Love Wisdom in the building. Not appreciate you, honey. She said folks just go into countries without research. Right. Go to the U.S. Embassy, learn basic language terms, the customs, the city you're traveling to, and stop running to TikTok. No, they're gonna listen to this 23-year-old and take this for the next time that they want to go someplace else, specifically Cartegena. Where is the police report? She got more coming up, so we'll see. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, everybody. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
Directions. I feel like he did not expect this to happen at all. Like, he did not expect us to put up a fight like that, y'all. We were going in on him. So at this point, he's trapped in the corner, the driver's side of the car. So he jumps out the car. So at this point, since he can't have all three of us, he's at least trying to take one of us. So he comes to the back.
So he jumped out of his car in his country and tried to take one of y'all out after he jumped out of his car. I'm having a little trouble with this story. Do y'all believe this? He jumped out of his own car. First of all, he's driving and then just turned around and started saying, give me your phone, right? And didn't bother with the one behind him, she says, because she was asleep. Maybe he didn't bother with her because she is behind him and it would be hard to get to her. But him doing this to y'all seems a little weird as well. Then, as y'all are beating his ass, I guess, he jumps out but still tries to take one of y'all.
Side of the car. He tries to drag my friend out the car. I told them, I said, y'all, we need to stay together. We're either.
So we're having all this conversation. Y'all, we need to stay together in the middle of this kidnapping. In the middle of this kidnapping. Sorry. In the middle of this kidnapping attempt, she's like, y'all, we have to stay together. And blah, 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 blah. That's what you doing? That's what we doing. Miguel say, who takes a random cab late at night? Also, what he doing out late? Something is fit. What is he doing out late? He's an Uber driver, if I'm not mistaken. That's what y'all go down there for. Come on now, y'all. Let's stop this. Y'all going down there to party, so people gonna be out late. Right? So now she got to get back to the hotel. They got to get back to the hotel. I guess the hotel don't have a shuttle. I rather do a shuttle, right? But I guess they don't have a shuttle, so she had to get an Uber. That's illegal, or something like that, she said. And now you wonder why the girls sleep, because they was partying. She probably drunk. She had hookah, probably, allegedly, and she was asleep. I'd have been asleep too. So they probably coming home at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then this dude just says, all right, I'm going to try to kidnap you now. It's not funny. And then jumps out of his own car and then tries to take one of them. Anyway, shout out to Woke Quill member for 11 months. I see you. I appreciate you, boo. He said, I work with women who've been there with no problems. Difference, they not broke, and most had a man. Both things would solve her from this problem. That's what I'm saying. If I'm not going with someone, I'm not going to go. And specifically a man, for sure. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Not here. Not to this type of place. I don't know. I just feel like it's not a place that I should go by myself. That's just me. Again, if it's a stop, I'm there. Other than that, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to Mexico by myself. I ain't stupid. Shout out to Fit Granny up in here. She said, fake news. Black women have a reputation for being aggressive. And he thought, yes, let me kidnap 3 of them. It'll be... Shout out to Fit Granny. She's like, yeah, this will be easy. Yeah, that was easy. Shout out to you, hon.
all going to be in this car or we're all going to get out this car. So he keeps trying to drag her out the car. I'm pulling her back in. He tries that for a good 5 minutes. He couldn't get her out. After that, he comes to my side. Y'all, I got the most damage. Like, he kept hitting me the most. I don't know if it's because I was attacking him the most or what, but y'all, he kicked me.
May have been them eyelashes.
In my chest, y'all. He had steel toe boots on. He kicked me and my friend in the chest, actually, but he kicked me in my chest. He dragged me out the car with my wig. My friend pulling me in. She pulled me in, so that pulled him back in. When he got in,
they having a tug of war with her. Lord, if I am wrong about this, please forgive me, but y'all, I'm not believing none of this. So this is what's going on, y'all. So when he got out of the car, no one thought to close and lock the doors, right? Okay, I understand you maybe didn't think that much. So he's pulling her, punch, punch, punch. I'm pulling her, and then the friend is pulling her back. So this is the girl. She going back and forth like a swing, like a seesaw. He's pulling her by the hair. The friend's pulling her back. Oh, they got some strength over here, child. He's pulling her over here. The friend is pulling her back. This is shout out to the friend. Shout out to the friend. She got good strength, and the nerve of that man to pull you by your wig.
He's like hitting me. He's hitting me on my chest, y'all. So at this point, I'm just literally trying anything just to get out of this situation. Y'all, I bit him. Not only did I grab his balls, I twisted them, and I just kept twisting.
Wait. You grabbed his what? Hold on.
Situation. Y'all, I bit him. Not only did I grab his balls, I twisted them, and I just kept twisting and twisting and twisting. And eventually, he just backed up off of me. So then he tried my last friend.
Ball twisting, y'all.
He must have went in.
Ball twisting, for those that don't know. Ball twisting. If you ever get into a situation like this, ladies, ball twisting is it. Shout out to ball twisting. Woo, Lord help your people.
Did I grab his balls? I twisted them, and I just kept twisting and twisting and twisting. And eventually, he just backed up off of me. So then he tried my last friend. She must have.
Wait. So then after the two of y'all, he went to find the sleep girl. So then he left this side of the car to come around to this side of the car where she was asleep behind him to open the door and say, I'm going to take you instead, girl. I'm going to take you, girl. Y'all still ain't locked the door.
On him so bad, y'all. Her nails, her raw meat is showing. I have the picture of that, so I'm gonna put that in here. Her raw meat is showing on her nails.
Broke nails. There's your proof. Okay, well, first of all, and most important, hold on. So can you see the mouse? Okay, you can't see the mouse. So I don't know. All right. I don't know. But look, if you look at the hand facing down like this, right? If you look at this hand facing down, that second nail facing from the right looks like it's got a bunch of gold on it, right? It's outgrown. It's an outgrown nail. So, child, you didn't get your nails done before you went? So then the two to the side and the two that's showing up front that look red, the nails are taken off. Now, it does look like they're bleeding, but anyone who's had nails, right? And then you take it off or it comes off, you're going to get blood. It's going to be a blood clot. It's a mess, right? It's going to be a mess. So you got these two on both hands that came off. I'm thinking that they weren't necessarily done. But this is y'all's proof of a kidnapping, all right? Just FYI, all right?
It's like last friend. She must have went in on him so bad, y'all. Her nails, her raw meat is showing. I have the picture of that, so I'm going to put that in here. Her raw meat is showing on her nails, like, y'all. So eventually, he gave up on that. And
so in your fighting, your nails were fine? I'm not sure when she made the story here, but she made time to, after the kidnapping attempt, to make sure she got them nails done.
for that, so I'm gonna put that in here. Her rummy is showing on her nails, like, y'all. So eventually he gave up on that and he went back to the front. But once all these attacks did not work, y'all, eventually he tried to get back in the car. My friend is in the front. Oh, when he tried to attack me.
He did all this kidnapping attempt and then was going to take y'all to the hotel. He was just going to get into the car and just start driving off, right? With y'all still in the car. What?
My friends in the front trying to try to drive the car. We're trying to, you know, get out at least out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And once he realized that worked, he got back in the car and we were trying to lock the car. We don't know how to work a foreign car. And I feel so helpless.
Is there a difference with foreign cars, Bueller? Anyone that goes to Colombia, is there are foreign cars different than American cars? You don't push the button down, you don't hit the button or anything. Anybody, Bueller? Bueller, are they different? Are foreign cars? So are foreign cars different? Bueller? The steering is on the right. Okay. So they drive on the left-hand side of the road too? So then do the doors lock differently down there? They're not different. Child, this is funny. I'm sorry if this is real, but child, this sounds funny and crazy. Come on, girl.
In this situation, and y'all, we are on a pitch black road,
Mm-hmm.
no street lights,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. So he was trying to like drive again. We started attacking him again. You're not going nowhere with us, sir. So eventually he got back and he drugged me out the car. Y'all, ripped my whole wig off.
He got back to where? Hold on.
Nothing. So he was trying to like drive again. We started attacking him again. You're not going nowhere with us, sir. So
y'all are still in the car. If he got back in to drive, then that means y'all were still in the car. You didn't lock the doors. And then when you saw him getting in the car, nobody thought to get out of the car, even if it is dark, if it was a kidnapping attempt, allegedly. Thank you, Death Note. He said the lock symbol was in Spanish. They should have listened to Love Wisdom, child. Anyway, come on, child.
Eventually he got back and he drugged me out the car. Y'all, ripped my whole wig off of me. My knee is scraped up. So then my friends hopped out the car. We all hopped out the car. So all of our phones are in the car at this point. We're gonna pitch black road. So my friend is like still trying to get our phones. And she was like hanging on the door as he was driving. He kept trying to brake check. She was trying to get our phones so bad because we did not know where we were gonna go. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere in a foreign country. We were terrified after he just took our phones, attacked us. So once that did not work, he ended up driving off. I don't want to make this part too long, so come back to part 4. I'm trying to make that the last part. Here's part 3, story time of me and my friends surviving.
Let me read some of these comments. It says, I'm going to say this. Y'all some bad biatches. Respectfully. Love that y'all stuck together, and I thank y'all for fighting for each other. I thank God y'all here. Imagine the girls that didn't get away. My FYP working. I just seen the other girl's video. Child, there's more. Okay, I'll come back to this. Wu Janae was whooping Ish for real. Let me finish this one, then I'll come back to this girl. All right.
Part 4 of how me and my friends survived kidnap attempt in Cartegena, Colombia. So immediately, y'all, I'm a mom. My instincts just automatically click in. I'm like, y'all, I understand y'all want y'all phones, but we have to go. He may have somebody waiting to come get us. You don't know who he has with him, accomplices or what. So I'm like, y'all, we got to run. So we just started running, y'all. We just kept running. All of a sudden, somebody on a motorcycle came. I was like, y'all, no, don't talk to him. Like, we just kept going. And I realized it was a security guard. He was trying to help us. Right to that point, y'all, we have no shoes. We have no phones. My wig is off my head. Like, we just have nothing. We realized it was like a security station. They helped us. At first, we were not trusting of them. We did not want to. It was a language barrier, so we could not communicate with them. They were trying to communicate with us through Google Translate. I didn't know if they were in on it, so I did not want to communicate with them. But eventually, we realized I just was praying the entire time. Honestly, when we were running the entire time, I was praying. I was like, God, just thank you, Lord. God, just give me discernment, Lord. Give us guidance. Like, I was just like, God, just please let us make it back home to our families. Like, we were all on the same court that if we made it back to that hotel, we were leaving on the first flight out back to Houston. So yeah, eventually, the security people, they got in contact with our hotel and they were able to send a car to come get us. When the car came, it was untagged, y'all. I was not playing with them. He was like, no, y'all, come on, let's get in the car, whatever. And I was like, no, if y'all security guards are not getting in this car with us, we're not going. We will walk back to this hotel because we knew how to get there. It was just a dark pitch black road, like nothing but trees, woods, like we're scared. The security guard was like, yeah, we'll come. He tried to get in the front. I said, no, you're getting in this back seat, mister. Y'all, we made him ride between us. I made my friend get in the front seat. We had our windows down in the back seat in case we needed to jump out that car, but we made it back to the hotel safe, y'all, immediately. We just like broke down. We were hugging each other. Like, we could not sleep. This is just like such a traumatizing experience. Everybody keep telling us, like, you know, we need to contact the police, the embassy, and everything. Everybody.
So you didn't contact the police?
It was a lot. The police came. They eventually went to go check the scene out. And one of my friends, her phone was left inside the car because he did not take her phone. She was sleeping. So we had her updated location. Even still to right now, we can see her updated location because her phone isn't dead. Y'all, they went there. They showed us a random man. They said it was 3 taxis in that apartment complex. They showed us a random man driver. It wasn't him, but they never showed us 2 other drivers. So honestly, I feel like the police was in on it. They tried to actually get us to leave with the police. They said we have to go with him to go with them to identify the man, and we refused. I told them we're not going anywhere. Like, if I go anywhere, it's going to be me leaving here to go to the airport to go home. And I'm so glad I didn't because they could have been in on it. Like, they didn't show us the guy. Y'all showed us one person, but y'all said it was 3 taxis there. Weird. So this is the last part of how me and my friends survived the kidnapping attempt in Cartegena, Colombia. So y'all, honestly, with this situation.
All right, hold on. Before she goes, excuse me, on to that one. This girl says Cartegena is one of the most dangerous places in Colombia. There's so many documentaries about it. And then someone says, and they sat up there and went, I don't know how people don't be knowing. Girl, everywhere is dangerous, B. So for real, there's trafficking signs in our airports. It can happen anywhere. Yes, obviously, but there are some places that are more dangerous. That shouldn't be an argument. Girl, you act like everybody's supposed to know. Bro, STFU. They probably didn't know. Sometimes we don't do our research on everything. There you go. Take up for it, y'all.
So this is the last part of how me and my friends survived the kidnapping attempt in Cartegena, Colombia. So y'all, honestly, with this situation, when I told the story on Instagram, I thought I was good. I thought I was over it. A couple hours that went by. It was about 12 hours later. I thought it was fine. Mind y'all, we literally had only been in Colombia for 24 hours at this point. We arrived in Colombia at 10:30 p.m. on Monday. This happened Tuesday at 1:38 in the morning. We were literally texting each other in the ride the entire time, which is crazy because we were literally had just joked about, like, I told her, I said, he acting weird. If he tries something, we're going to take his car, not knowing that a minute later, he would snatch our phones and we could have been
a minute.
Y'all. He literally had 3 motorcycles waiting down the road, but because we didn't.
Now there's 3 motorcycles waiting down the road. All right, what is this? Final words, screenshots of our group chat minutes before. I literally seen him get out of the correct lane. I got up and now he acting right. Excuse me. Then he was behind that bus, dry, going slow. I don't know. We almost there. If he tries something, we can steal the car. Laugh. Facts. This is 1:18 in the morning, y'all. Glad we ain't dependent. Excuse me. Glad we ain't depend on this hoe, Maya. She back here snoring, laughing. Once I seen her sleep, I was like, I gotta stay up for real. Well, at least that is a good thought. Effing roach on the dash. Ew, Lord, get me to the telly now. Do he not know where he going? WTF.
Okay. I thought it was fine. Mind y'all, we literally had only been to Colombia for 24 hours at this point. We arrived at Colombia at 10:30 p.m. on Monday. This happened Tuesday at 1:38 in the morning. We were literally texting each other in the ride.
All right, this one says, make sure to GPS still on. C. Yes, that's what I was telling her. We was getting further. I don't know what's up with him, but if it didn't get up and push the GPS, he would have kept going, knowing it was a U-turn. He keep looking back like he creeping me out. I literally seen him get out the correct lane. Okay, that's when the rest of it takes over.
The entire time, which is crazy because we were literally had just joked about, like, I told her, I said, he acting weird. If he tries something, we're going to take his car. Not knowing that a minute later, he would snatch our phones and we could have been sex trafficked, y'all. He literally had 3 motorcycles waiting down the road, but because we had passed them up and beat him up to that point, they didn't come to that point because we were so close to where the security was. They did not want us to get caught.
So now there's 3 motorcycles that were waiting. So the 3 waiting motorcycles saw all this commotion going on and they didn't come in to try to help, to try to grab one of y'all, to take y'all wherever they was going to take y'all. They was just down there watching. And when y'all started running, they didn't hook up the motorcycles to go and get in there. None of y'all. Yes, Earl, a motorcycle for each girl. So the motorcycles just stood by idly and just said, child, we ain't got time. I'm going to get me a cigarette, right?
Just want to tell anybody who decides to go to Cartegena, Colombia, if you ever decide, get a private driver. Honestly, I wouldn't even trust the street food. Get you a private chef. Like, do not trust the yellow taxis. Do not go anywhere by yourself. Keep the communication with those people to a bare minimum because they scam. Even when we bought stuff off the street.
Now get your Cartegena advice from this person if you ever want to go.
I want to get caught. I just want to tell anybody who decides to go to Cartegena, Colombia, if you ever decide, get a private driver. Honestly, I wouldn't even trust the street food. Get you a private chef. Like, do not trust the yellow taxis. Do not go anywhere by yourself. Keep the communication with those people to a bare minimum because they scam. Even when we bought stuff off the street, y'all, they kept trying to scam us and overcharge us. This man tried to sell my friend some gas, some Zaza. He wanted $50 for 3.
Some Yap, some Zaza. Anybody know what that is? Redacted. So that's what y'all was looking for?
Because they scam. Even when we bought stuff off the street, y'all, they kept trying to scam.
We bought stuff off of the So you mean to tell me in some of these poor countries in the United States of America, they trying to make as much money as possible? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What?
Wasn't overcharge us. This man tried to sell my friend some gas, some Zaza. He wanted $50 for 3.5.
Oh, she know that real good, huh? Know how to go get some ganja, like Trey said, and you know about the measurements of it, but you saying that the price was wrong. That you know, though. Okay, girl. Okay.
Or 3.5. Do you think we're agreeing? Mind you, nobody out there was smoking. That was skeptical. He's talking about somebody got that sticky icky. No, you kept your sticky and your icky because nobody wants that. My biggest fear was going out here and getting like a stomach bug. I didn't got kidnapped. That was the least of my worries. Like, this is just such a traumatizing experience. 1 minute I'm crying, the next minute I'm happy because I'm like, dang, I really made it back home. I just keep thinking about how so many people do not make it back home. And nobody understands how I feel in this situation except my 2 friends who were there with me. It's so many emotions. Y'all, I'm paranoid. Like, when I got off the plane, I'm checking over my shoulder. Like, I know I'm going to have to go to therapy for this situation because it's so traumatizing. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. My voice is going in and out because I keep crying. Like, it's just such a devastating experience, and it makes me want to sit out on traveling. We literally had another trip booked for May. This literally makes me want to sit out on traveling. We've said forget the trip, forget the money we spent.
Who thinks they're not going to go on their next vacation? Who?
Y'all, we spent so much money on this trip. It's just not.
How much money it costs to go to Cartegena? Anybody know? Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? Shout out to Death Note. Thank you, honey. Said somebody put a baby in this, though. Put a baby in it? What you mean? What's that mean? I'm slow. I'm old. I don't know what that means. Somebody put a baby. Oh, yes. Her. Yeah, she got a kid. She doing TikToks. We about to go through her thing in a second.
Not even worth it. Be safe. Watch your surroundings. And if you don't know how to defend yourself, please have self-defense, because if it wasn't for us self-defending ourselves, that man probably would have been able to get us. He was not expecting that at all. Like, he just kept looking at us like he was in shock. We fought back for our lives, and I will do it again if I have to. If I had a weapon, I would have defended myself if I had to. Please just be cautious.
Don't talk about having a weapon in another country if you don't know what the damn laws are. That's how people got in trouble for having a bullet, and I forget where, and then they ended up in jail and months of having to fight those charges to not go to jail in that country.
As a young female, like anywhere, because men do not have the same experience in these foreign countries that we have. So this is
Oh no, men do not have these same experiences in these countries like we have. Did she just say that? Did she just admit that? Oh no. Let me go back to that
part four of how me and my friends.
Hold on. Where they had the
here's part
girls' Instagram. Yeah, of course I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Let's see. This is her friend who went with her. Let's see. All right, so let's see what happened in Colombia.
Y'all, look at this line. That's for the other check-in. This for international. This is my homegirl right here. Me and the homegirl about to go to Colombia. We waiting on Lex.
She late?
Yep. So, know what we about to do? No, ma'am. I can only hope. Let's see.
So y'all got money like that you missing flights? I don't.
This handy dandy right here. 54 right on the dot. The only thing sane and intact is my hair. Literally, y'all. It's been so many delays, but every delay works in our favor. You know, like finally, girl, I'm about to go see Rwanda. You know, she in Medellin right now. Just kidding, y'all. I done seen so many people. I done seen Kaylee G. She might be trying to get that ass, and I seen her in Bogota. I'm in Bogota right now. That is kind of rude a little bit, but at least the fit fire. Let me show y'all where I got this from. I got it off of Instagram. Remember I told y'all they made me spend all that money? Not maybe, but like I wanted to support. You heard it first. That's an alky right there. Bitch said she get ready to drink. I'm playing. After so many obstacles, homegirl is in Cartegena, Colombia. Oh, y'all, they lost my bag. They literally had my bag in Atlanta. So, ATL, y'all need to get y'all motherfucking together. Shout out to the lady at the airport when we got to Cartegena. She was so thoughtful, so nice, literally. And then when we came to the hotel, they all saw the stress in our eyes, champagne on deck, as soon as we got here. But right now, I'm walking downstairs. I just talked to this man on WhatsApp. He got my bag. So, I'm about to see where did he put it. Hi, good morning. Oh, shit. This is really cute. I like and don't like, they don't wait on you to know Spanish. It's like, mommy, I told you para me cala, and you be like, oh, para ti, para mí, feliz cumpleaños, me. Bitch, I don't even know what I be saying. Like, well, I just tell myself happy birthday. I told them to tell me happy birthday too. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I like this mirror. I can see us being real drunk in this right now. Okay, bye y'all, for real. Over every plane, by then. You might be wondering, Janae, why the fuck don't you have a wig on and you on vacation for your birthday trip in Colombia? Because that was my fault anyway. I was just trying something new. I read the reviews. Y'all lied. Look at this shit. Y'all lied. I tried to freak it. And me and my stylist, Lex,
Woo! Lord, help you. I can't do this. I can't do this. Y'all, I can't do this. I can't do this. What are we doing? The 90s are dead. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Shout out to Trent in the building. I appreciate you, hun. He said, good morning, peace, power, prosperity, blissful Wednesday. Wilding out Wednesday. She is correct. Men get removed from the census. Okay. Generals, Savages, good morning to you. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. What Mixed. What is going on? What is going on right now? I can't stop watching. It's like a car wreck.
We thought that it was, we thought it was all human hair because look how she braided and she said the knots bleached perfectly. Now this perfect. This might be a little bit of human hair. And maybe not even that. I don't know. But this ain't no wetting it.
This the same girl that was just in the mirror though?
Let me try to wet it. Hold on. I'm gonna leave the exact link too. The hair, it just sits on top of it. We wetting it up, right? Y'all see that? Okay, I wet it up a lot. What happened? It's just sitting on top. It's just synthetic. It's like, it's more than synthetic. It's getting caught up in everything. Might as well throw it over the poop deck. But I'm not going to because imagine being scared in your hotel room and the bitch got her wig out like this. Y'all need to send me a new one immediately because this is ridiculous. And the reviews.
It came from Shein. Child, this is the kidnapping story in Cartegena, Colombia. Okay, this is one of the girls that almost got kidnapped.
I'm about to leave a link too because the reviews y'all lie. Perfect right here, perfect, immaculate. The body of the hair, bullshit. Can't even. Girl, I'm lucky I got another wig though. Of course, I got another whole wig, so we about to put that on. But this is crazy. It's crazy. You might be wondering.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look, it look good. Go, girl. Go, girl.
My friends so cute. They helping each other with the poses. This is so cute.
All right, no music. Not me and my TikTok homegirl linking in Colombia. Oh, so you had friends down there. Look at this. You go, girl. I don't know, y'all. I'm having a great time. Did she reach out to y'all since this happened? She talked about it on her page. Oh, everyone's talking about it on their page, y'all. Everyone is talking about it on their page. Somebody says she set y'all up. Please give details on the trip afterwards. I'm going in May for my birthday. Did she live there or y'all met on TikTok and went together? We met. Does that answer the question? You think these people are listening? What club y'all at? Dang, and y'all were having such a good time until the kidnapping. All right, so they on a bus? Oh yeah, that's cute. Yeah, you go, girl. Good times, good times. Sing, girl, sing.
All right, so I had to cut my birthday trip short in Colombia because the first night we was out there, we almost got kidnapped, like literally.
Oh, okay, girl. Let's hear what you got to say now. Let me shout out Drega. Thank you, honey. Said after listening to them, all I can say is, ew, girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to Woke Quill in the building. Appreciate you, honey. He said all this plastic BBLs and synthetic-ish women are doing is low-key prepping men for robots. Oh. Yes, I dodged the trap until the kidnapping. All was great until the attempted kidnapping. All right, girl, go.
Y'all, this is real. This is not to shit on nobody country, but don't go there as no black woman.
Oh no, now it's as a black woman, y'all. Woo, Lord. It sucks for us everywhere.
Target young girls, that ratio is 80-20 when it comes to male and female. Like it just wasn't safe out there. So I gotta start from the whole beginning. And I don't want nobody telling me, oh, I've been there before, I never experienced that. Don't discredit what happened to me and don't try to undermine that shit. I need therapy. This is very traumatic. What happened to us?
Undermine that shit? Okay, girl.
So let's start with the delays. It was so many delays even trying to get to Colombia. If y'all watch my other stuff, we missed our first flight. Okay, cool. We was supposed to get to Colombia at 12 p.m. We didn't get to Colombia until 10:30 p.m. that same night. All right, so basically, like our first full day, this happened to us. So I meet Denise, y'all know her. That's my mutual out there. I said, oh dang, she in Colombia too. Let's link. So she said she gonna have her driver pick us up. I took some pictures. That's where I could see those videos. This happened that day, like it happened literally our only day in Colombia. So we went on the party bus. We cool. We drinking their beers. We're talking. We're laughing and stuff. When we stopped to our first stop to the locals, they trying to sell us the green stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, we was thinking about purchasing.
We know,
but it looked like the how it looked and the price of it. He was trying to like sell it to us. We was just like, nah.
This is the girl with the picture of the nails. If you look at the nails, you see that her 4 nails are. It looks like the thumb is missing as well.
We don't need it that bad. We bought like a fan. We bought maracas and like a satchel or whatever. So this, like, after we got off the party bus, everything went haywire. So we got off the party bus. Kalia was like, do y'all need a oh, I forgot to add this part. When I told Kalia how many delays we had, she was like, oh girl, I would have went home. So now all of this, it was so many foreshadowing events that happened. When we told her we didn't want to ride with her driver anymore, because that's how we got to the city. Her driver took us. She has a personal driver. That's why she stayed in Colombia. When we got there, we was like, no, we'll just go by ourselves to the club, and then we'll just get a ride back. We'll take a yellow taxi. You're not supposed to take a yellow taxi out there. They tell you the locals will tell you that Uber is illegal because it doesn't give you tangible evidence on who they are and how to track them. So that's how we got into that's how that happened. My bad.
So they just tell you it's illegal so that you don't take them, so that you can take the taxi so that they can kidnap you. We be learning. Earl, why your trip don't be off the chain like hers? My trip to Mexico was off the chain. Remember, I was essayed allegedly. Come on now. Like all this, I told you I'm not doing this shit. I'm not going to these places like this by myself. Y'all, come on, girl.
Okay, so I left off at the taxi stuff, but I forgot to say, when they trying to sell us stuff, like, it was kind of overwhelming because it's a whole lot of men just trying to sell you this. They put.
Oh, man. Crust, dust, must, rust, ashy ass bums.
Stuff in your hand. They're trying to do this, they're trying to do that. And in the midst of that, my friend, she had her money out, and it's like in a little envelope. And we was like, well, we don't.
Oh, so you were in a foreign country with an envelope full of money, and you brought it out in the midst of everyone. Maybe they were trying to rob you.
I don't want to flash like that, but she wasn't trying to. But it's still like, it's just, that's neither here nor there. We just want to add that. Like,
I think it's here
with the purchases and everything, and how they was just like trying to hound you. So, oh yeah, we had to pay the PN. Like, it was just like nothing is free in Colombia. Like, nothing is free. So
nothing is free in Colombia
at our resort either. So when we decided to go to like a club, first we went to Taboo. When we went to Taboo, the vibes just wasn't there. Like, a burger was like $38. We like, are they trying to? Okay, we're not trying. We just trying to go somewhere like cheaper. Like, we thought, whatever. So when we go.
Our burger's $38, so it sounds like you couldn't afford it, and you didn't know how much money that you should need in order to go here. That's what it sounded like to me. If burgers cost $38, child, because these people be like, they want to eat still in Mastro, Castro, and Pastro's, the Colombia version, then how in the hell, if you mad at a burger at $38, was you going to eat anywhere? But then the other girls talking about we should have got a chef. Child, come on now.
We go to Casa Palenque, that place that's always advertised in Colombia for being just so safe, cultural, and nice and stuff like that.
Y'all know about that place? I do not.
We got the Casa Palenque. We went upstairs. We didn't like the food either up there. I think it's just a way of how I don't like the food. So when we got off for the taxis, we know not to go up to the eager people that's just trying to like take you. So obviously, well, not trying to take you, but like trying to just like accommodate you. I don't know. We just didn't go up to him. When he told us that it was 50, we was like, okay, never mind, we walking away. So he's watching us just walk away wherever we walking. And we ran into this man. Before we ran into this man, I hope I had a video when I get my phone. Like, how they be rapping to y'all? He was rapping to us, Bate Chocolate, and then I didn't want to buy I didn't want to pay him for that because I'm trying to get my Uber. Like, you came up to me, and then even had it down to the cat calling like the eye mommy, the biting. They wanted kisses and stuff like that. Like, it's just too like overly saturated with flirtation. I don't know.
Ain't that what you went there for? Now it's too overly flirtatious down there, y'all. All right. It's too overly flirtatious down there. Shout out to Mix, appreciate you. She said I'm losing brain cells. Ditto. But we be learning how people be bullshitting. Allegedly. This has got too many, none of this shit makes sense. However, I will say that it's clear that these people did not look into anything before they went down there. I pulled out a thing full of money and in the mist at night in front of all these people in a country, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, in a country that's less or that's more that's downtrodden compared to the United States of America. So you don't think that they want the US dollar down there? Okay. Now, and Low Man Wins, I agree, child, because I'm about to move on from her or move up to the next thing in a second.
When we got into the second one, it was a nice, handsome man, like the one that did this to us. Nice, handsome, young looking, like he don't look like, but then again, you can't, don't judge a book. So when we got in there, he told us it was 52, like it was 50 as well. We was like, you know what, we probably not gonna get no cheaper because our hotel, we didn't know, we stayed at Dream.
They most certainly keep talking about the money. That's telling me something without telling me something. Shout out to Danette. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you, everyone. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
It's in the cut. So when he told us 50, we got in. When we got in, my friends, we naturally just put on the GPS just to make sure that everybody going everywhere. We don't just do this only there. Like we always do that when we travel. So my friend in the back, she noticing that he keep like missing like small turns. He's still going the same, like the correct way in general, but like he's still missing them. And like after he'll miss 2 left turns, he'll make up for it in the next left. So she was her eyes, she was getting sleepy, so her eyes getting heavy. She texted me because I'm in the front seat. She was like, Janae, put on your GPS. Usually I don't even listen like to her when I just be in the front. I be bobbing just on my phone. But like, you know, just everything happening for a reason. So I put in the GPS. He missed his first 2 left turns, and then the next one, like I said, he made up for it. So I remember us on the freeway, and that's when I ran into the first red flag. Usually when we in another country, they always drive like fast, trying to get you where they gotta go because they're going back to where the money is, like where the meeting points are, because it's touristy. So he's driving slow behind this one van. I'm like, okay, I don't really think nothing of it. I'm getting off Instagram, but I still got the GPS on. And I'm seeing that he kind of like looking this way, but I'm looking at him too. And let me insert the messages. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is part 3 of us escaping attempted kidnapping. So I left off at us at the first red flag of him.
Hold on.
So I left off at the.
This person said Colombia is super dangerous. You have to go and have a local guide. If you not, it's a super dangerous place. Even as a Colombian, I don't be traveling alone there. Cartegena and Medellin, mad dangerous. That's why I wouldn't go here. Ain't that the name of the cities with the drug lord dude? I know I've watched. Oh God, what is his name? What is the drug dude's name that be in Medellin? Y'all know who I'm talking about. And he used to hang out in Cartegena too, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I wouldn't go to any of those places, because I remember that from all the movies. And Pablo Escobar, if that's not, okay, I know that's the same person. That's exactly why I would not go to these places. Come on now. I don't care. I said it, I meant it.
All right, y'all. So this is part 3 of us escaping attempted kidnapping.
Girl.
I'm a survivor.
Okay, well, as long as y'all surviving, cool. Yeah, Yeah, there you go.
Me, and then he went to the backseat trying to grab Maya.
We
So
saw
y'all
the
know
text
that, like,
messages. Sensitive. Let me mute it. The kidnapping, the dinner I had before the party bus.
Nobody helped. No, like we had like a long road until we got to the hotel. So that's what happened. Like it was pitch black. There really wasn't nobody else around except for like little worker spots and other hotels if we were lucky. So when we were running and we finally got out the car, we were running and we saw this man in a trailer. He had like his flashlight and like was waving and it was like hello, speaking in Spanish, because I was saying ayúdame, but you can't help us. So we ran to this other hotel before we got to ours. We tell these security guards, we thought we was at our hotel. We didn't know we was still that far in the cut. It was literally a whole mile away. We only ran for a quarter mile. So when we got up there, they telling us calm down. We like, what y'all mean calm down? Like this just happened to us. Like I'm shaking, I can't even hold my hands straight like this. I'm showing them, they like looking at us like, why I ain't got no shoes on. We telling them we don't have no phone. Somebody asked where our phones at. They're still in Colombia. I'm gonna get to that too. I'm trying to get everything in this one thing. So what did I say? Okay, so he got the phone in our face and he's making us do Google Translate. We don't know nothing. We're not trying to trust nothing. So we go back upstairs and they call us and tell us when the police here. The police, we had our tracker, like he turned our phones off, obviously. I'm about to show y'all that too. All right, so this is my phone, still is to this day. It was 12 minutes from the airport when I like last tracked it. So the police was asking us, like, they said the Colombia law is different and we gotta, like, to be able to get him prosecuted, we gotta go there to self-identify him.
Of course. What do you think, that the rules from the United States just follow you wherever you go? What in the world? Parque de Apollo, Carrera, child.
Thinking they have a Sprinter van to pick us up in and stuff like that. I'm thinking it's just like a police car. Any police car doesn't have no doorknobs on the inside. Now we in a van. Just our luck. Y'all take us to the address where it's the fucking cartel slaughterhouse. We open the door and then now we subject back to this bullshit. And then, like I said, police be in on it. I don't care. Like and third world.
Oh, you think the police be in on it? Have we got any closure to Shanquella Robinson? Rest in peace to her. Any closure at all?
Countries, they're known for the cartel running it, like the cartel running the government or the cartel being the government. So anyway, we was like, nah, we're not doing that. You need to go find it. We can give y'all the coordinates and stuff in the WhatsApp so y'all can communicate with us, but we're not giving that. Then they asked to take our Maya iPad. Maya was like, well, it's the only device I got. Like, shit, like, we trying to find the other devices. We're not doing that. His location changed like 5 times, though. The reason why we were saying no, because it's 40 minutes away from where we at. That's 40 minutes there, finding him, and then coming back. That's like a...
Child, that's not you. That body is too skinny to be yours. But here go the nails again. Them nails are a mess, child. Ooh, Lord, help your people.
Total probably like 3 hours. We're not doing that. So when they finally drove over there and they called us.
All right, well, maybe these nails were done because it looks like there's a name on that one. I can't really tell down here. Now that it's closer, maybe the nails were done. Ooh, that's a mess.
When they got up there, they found 3 different taxis, and we was like, well, there's distinctive features like the tint. It looked like the previous victim probably was trying to scratch the tint of the window. I broke the door. Maya phone is in there. All of our shoes are in there. Like, we literally was running bare feet in the streets of Colombia. Feet was black as hell. So they found one car.
Racist.
They didn't want to look through none of them because they didn't have probable cause, even though our phones are probable cause. So they go to this one man and they was like, we're gonna call y'all back. We're gonna try to call the owner of the taxi and ask them could they unlock the door. If our person is a criminal, they're not gonna unlock it. And then we gave them a description. The person that they found was the exact opposite. We said he was Moreno. That means dark with a goatee, and he was young. They gave us an old light skinned yellow bone Colombian. So one of y'all asked, was we just... Some of y'all go with the victim blaming, oh, they should have did this, they shouldn't have went anyway. This is not our first time out the country, and it still won't be the last. It'll be the last for a while because we just canceled our Bahamas trip in May for obvious reasons. But I don't like how y'all saying what we should have did. We shouldn't have did shit, but stay alive, get out that man place, and go home. And that's exactly what we did, no matter how we did. We shouldn't be blamed for nothing. Of course, we probably should have researched the yellow taxi, but if you look on TikTok, I've never found any kidnapping stories. I never found anything.
If you look on TikTok, you didn't find any kidnapping stories. And Drew Media says, why would they be outside of the resort? Because TikTok said it was okay. This is why these people need TikTok, because they get everything they need from Tickety Damn Talk. And that's why we needed to stay, so that we can always have something to talk about. We didn't see no TikTok, no stories on TikTok. TikTok University. Yo, what the fuck? TikTok got them dumbed out. Exactly. But at least they canceled the trip to the Bahamas in May. Come on, child.
The same place where we got taken from, Casa Palenque, is where they had a little women doing all of this and they be looking all tropical and happy and shit. So we're not thinking we have to do that. And then we had a travel agent. Every other time we went out the country, we stayed at a Rio. They don't even have a Rio in Colombia, I don't think. But I told her I wanted to stay somewhere different, just to because we know how to Rio. We know what to expect from a Rio. And I don't regret that. Only thing I would say is we should have said we needed a personal driver. But I'm thinking only people from Airbnbs get personal drivers because they stay so far out into the city. I'm not thinking at a hotel I got to get a taxi is common. I didn't think these things happen. Yes, I know that they known for trafficking girls in Mexico and in Colombia, but we went to Mexico twice, no problem. So I'm thinking
but basically just don't get too comfortable. But the victim blaming should be no more. We shouldn't have did shit, but stay alive, get the fuck out of Dodge, and that's exactly what we did. And all of this research. Don't y'all think that's for our travel agent to do and then report back to us?
Oh, it's for the travel agent to do and report back to us. Shout out to me yet again for knowing. So it's not my responsibility. It's not your responsibility. It's the responsibility of the travel agent to research and then tell me what I need to do, what I shouldn't do. So somewhere around here, allegedly, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that someone may be trying to sue the travel agent. So what is this, day 3 in a row now of no accountability, no responsibility? We didn't do anything wrong. It's somebody else's fault. All the same old crap, yada, yada, yada. But, so wait a minute. So when they reschedule, because like she said, they're going to keep traveling, and I don't think they shouldn't keep traveling, right? But one would think you might want to learn some lessons from this. If this story is true, I personally don't believe it, or maybe it was something other than what they think it was, because that story sounded crazy, right? But do you think that they'll be doing any research and going to the what is it called, the online place directly for where they're at? Remember when the girls who allegedly got raped in the Bahamas and they said, oh, but it was a category whatever about what's going on in the area, and Carnival didn't tell us, and the Bahamas is this, that, and the third, they didn't tell us. Oh, okay, so it's their fault that you went off into the woods with some dude looking for shells. Child, whatever. Come on, child, keep telling on yourself. Come on.
Not saying that we just little ass girls and we can't do it ourselves, but that would make more sense. So when y'all doing that, just be mindful. This is not our first time out the country. It won't be the last. We're just going to up our security, up our and just be more vigilant. Even though we were vigilant when that happened, we were literally texting with the GPS and stuff like that. But y'all have to wake up because it was a lot of confusion, and I'm getting added in a lot of stuff, but I can't comment. All I said was, yes, you weird, and TikTok deleted that comment. So I got to communicate to y'all via video. So me, I go.
This girl here, this lady here said, OMG, Casa Palenque is dangerous. They told us that our carriage ride tour guide tried to set us up by getting us to walk back to our hotel from there. Next one says, it's scammers and criminals everywhere. There's no way you can research these types of things. Y'all were very vigilant. Prayers for everyone. Well, there you go. Okay. I just say, okay, and keep recording. Shout out to Billy Domino. I appreciate you. He said, good morning, Messy. I'm late. You are, but that's okay. Child, this is crazy.
The fact that we was all drunk at the pool taking those pictures in our swimsuits, and then later on we had no desire to.
She still got that same wig she was just complaining about on. This is 3 days ago.
Drink, like they gave us 2 bottles because it was an open bar on there, and then we also had like a Smirnoff and like.
Okay, so she was drunk, like I said.
The Colombian beers. After that, we didn't have no desire to drink. We wasn't even drunk. It's just a sign within itself. Also, when we were talking about, like we were just talking earlier about cutting people off, Lex was like, I'm about to start using my discernment more. I should have cut such and such off way like ahead of time. I thought that was pretty like, you know, just ironic and stuff. And then on top of that, we was talking about DV when we was at the Casa Palenque restaurant. We was like, I just can't see my friend get beat up. Like if anybody touch y'all in front of me, I'm gonna go for what I know and do what I gotta do. And we were talking about how we just lead together, stay together. Like it just all so crazy that all of this happened before all of that happened. You know, the next day is saying we made it up. I didn't do any of my excursions because we had to leave. Like when I said tomorrow, I meant that day. Like when we got all that stuff happened at 1 a.m, a couple hours later, we had to go paragliding, but we didn't do any of those things. As far as phones, we never got our phones back. We were on our iPads calling our parents, and then we all ordered phones like that same night so they could come when we got.
Oh, now you want to call mommy and daddy. Now we on the phone calling mommy and daddy.
People that was trying to get on us for letting our friend go to sleep. We're thinking we're comfortable, not saying that she should have fallen asleep, but I didn't know she was sleeping. So I look back just randomly and I see, oh, she's asleep. But I'm thinking, okay, we good. We got her and we did have her. And I also At first I got kind of sad and mad at myself because why the fuck didn't we wake her up? But then now I'm glad she fell asleep because he only saw us two as a threat. I'm thinking he probably thought that we were going to run away and then just let her be sleeping. Then by the time we get out and we out the car, she don't have time to wake up. Maybe something like that.
I also wanted to add, when I said God woke me up in the lick of time, I wasn't asleep in a deep sleep. I dozed off for literally 10 seconds. And when I did wake up, that's when I noticed that he was going the other way. I was never like sleep for longer than 10, 50 seconds. I literally got sleep because I was cold, woke up, right time. God told me.
I also don't think this was planned because had it been planned, I feel like he would have had his ducks more in a row. When we were fighting, he had his
Well, what about the 3 motorcycles? How come she ain't talking about that?
phone in his hand for some of the parts. And I'm thinking if we would have lit up just even for a little bit, he would have took his phone out and called back up and stuff like that. But the 3 motorcycles, that could have been a coincidence. But then again, why security riding on motorcycles at night? So maybe he did have it. I really don't know, but I didn't see him on his phone for real. You might see us laughing, but none of this is funny, truly. And sometimes I even get survivor's remorse. Like, damn, like imagine if one girl was off point even a little bit and now she's not alive to tell the story or free to tell the story. Like, our parents called us every day. It would have been out the ordinary. Imagine what they had to go through. What if they didn't have enough funds to get to Colombia and try to look for their daughters? And then when they got to Colombia, where do you go from there? Because all of our phones, like, yeah. The fact that we was all drunk at the pool taking those pictures in our swimsuits, and then later on we had no desire to drink like that.
Hold on.
Here's part 3, story time of me and my friends surviving a kidnapped attempt.
Like my niggas, tall and grand.
Here's part 3.
No. All right. So this says we tracked my friend's phone because he didn't know it was in the car since she was asleep initially. The police are on FaceTime with hotel security looking for the man, also known as didn't do nothing and acting confused.
I'm just not waking up, and I'm seeing all these outlets are posting.
Yeah.
Send me free.
Me on the way to do my client's hair, even though my life just flashed before my eyes, because no matter what's going on in my life, I still feel obligated to make them feel pretty. Oh, so she does hair. Good for her. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. So this really did just really happen not too long ago. Here you go. Yeah, girl, back to it. Back to it, child. Back to it. There's the kid, child. Back to it, child. Back to it. Shout out to her. Yeah, girl. Go, girl. Yeah, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. Oh, Lord, 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 help your people. Lamonda hair. There you go, y'all. There you go. Now, this is yesterday. You go, girl. They back out there. Live your life, girl. Who says that? Is that Nas? Live your life, girl. Anyway, y'all. Shit. That's enough. I've had enough. Whoever said I was ready to tap out, you know me so well, child. I've had enough. Anyway, is that where you are? Is that where you are, JP? Yeah, she over there in Houston if y'all was interested. So that's the kidnapping story, y'all. Didn't even get to any of the other stuff. So I'll do all this other mess later, child. Be careful when you go to Colombia, Cartegena. Okay. Oh, okay. I know they far apart, but okay, you could go to Houston and catch her and her kid, child. SYCBM, child. SYCBM, all right? Not using your kid as a stripper. Listen, whatever. They said what they said. It is what it is. I don't know. It sounds crazy to me. It don't sound like it makes much sense, but to each his own. And I'm sure they'll be back out soon damn enough in order to be on the travel line or whatever you want to call it. I'm glad everybody is safe, okay? Again, Colombia is not a place that I would go by myself, but shout out to these people for doing the damn thing. Hopefully they make better decisions, but it sounds like they'll go and blame the travel agent, much like Jess Hilarious is blaming Charlamagne and Envy for what's going on with her. And I actually did see another story about that, so I'll bring that to y'all later. So be on the lookout for that. Probably 6:05 this evening. I will do that at regular smegular time. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button. If you have not, make sure you subscribe if you are new. Shout out to everyone that donated today. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that was here. Shout out to all the daggone channel members and the mods. Mods be doing the damn thing. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button. I see you all in the next one.
Built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. This is your song, thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves. This is your song, thank you.